Oh, someone found the new redeem. You have not... No. You haven't seen what it actually does yet, though. You can hear what it does, but you haven't seen anything yet. And yeah, if you were wondering how to pronounce that, it's Bullabus. Bullabus. And that is how you say applause in Irish. Applause. Ah, Trifosu with the 10 stream streak. Let's freaking go. Oh my. Well, I'm doing my best. I'm like a bit sore. A bit sore at the moment, but getting by. Oh, in case you didn't hear. So Moho Pro has gone on a Black Friday sale. So I bought it last night. And yeah, I'm doing stuff with it. Pretty much stayed up all night to to use it. I'm really excited about it. I can't wait to work more on the thing. Maybe I'll even be able to add it into How would you feel if I told you about a cool Easter egg if or when you do a stream of Just Cause 3? Sure. Sure. I feel like I'm sort of making my way through a backlog of games that I've wanted to play for a while because, like, ooh, it's been a while really since I've been able to. I'm glad I can do them now. It's like all of the games that I wanted to do, they got pushed out every time I did a collab. Because, like, you know, a lot of the single-player games and stuff, like, you know, I had to push them back if I was doing a collab because I'm like, oh, I can't play that yet. Oh. But we're getting there. Now, full disclosure, I have never played a Danganronpa game before. So I'm not sure what to expect. But, I always thought it looked cool. The audio's doubled? Fuck, you're kidding. Okay, I'm not sure what I can do about that. Because I feel like if I go in here and go to monitor only, now you probably don't hear anything. Or maybe you do. I don't know. Can you hear it now? The music... background... You mean the background music? Yeah. Is it fixed? That's better? Okay, thank God. Yeah, I just... OBS is very inconsistent, so it's like, I change one thing and then... Lumen, I will literally ban you. I will ban you. I should just... get a load of this German. Lumen, my ancestors did not fucking die for this. Okay. And hi Theory, and James, and all the nice people! I hope everyone except Lumen is having a lovely evening. Oh man. Valid. Yeah. Fidget! He actually did it. He's only messing. He's only messing. Yeah, frick you in particular. Admin abuse. Man, I'm excited for this one though. I mean, I think it's got like, it's got canon characters in it. They might have slightly there. Oh, fuck, I deleted the wrong post. I was meant to do the one going, I'm a little bit late because I'm sore. Fuck. I had to type my dad is the owner, but then realized that would have had weird as fuck implications. Oh my god. Don't ban me. Jeff Bezos is my dad. He literally owns Twitch, so, you know, Mr. John Twitch himself. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I'm also very mush-brained today for some reason. I'm not sure why, I just haven't been right today, so... Basically, I have conditioned dumbass again. I don't know why. I just do. Jeff Bezos actually stepped down as CEO of Amazon back in 2021. Yeah, I know, but everyone kind of still thinks of him as the CEO anyways. So... Hi, Fluffy Ben. Ugh! I'm doing my best! I'm doing my best. Alright, let me see here. Right, so... okay, here we go. Main scene. Hello. Okay, so, did a few changes. Wild 80, hello. Oh, and Biddy Code as well, hi. Okay, so, look, it's very subtle. Yeah, thank you, hi. Yep, that's what that does. That's the extent of the Boolabus. So, you can throw roses at me, and applaud for me, and, you know, other things that, you know, if I do a good job, you can praise me, and give me, just, you know, tell me I did a good job. But then if I do a really shit job, you're also allowed to do that. So you will see that there is another one. There's another new redeem called Boo! And, yeah, feel free to test that one. I'll allow it. Ah! Okay. Yep, okay. I get it. So yeah, you can throw tomatoes at me if I do a really bad job. And... and boo me. Ah! Oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank you very much. Sometimes I wonder, am I adding too many redeems? Are you having too much fun? But, you know, I don't know. It seems like we're all having fun, so I don't mind that too much. I also added this new toggle. So don't get on the wrong side of me. You don't want to see me when I'm angry. Yeah, basically, I think I've gotten way too good at this program now. So, whatever I do now is just, it's unstoppable. I was going to say, it's, oh my, okay, hey, alright, okay, there was no need for that, okay? There was no need for that. Rude. Condition dumbass redeem, I might have to do, yeah. Like, that was something I kind of added on a whim the other night. I was gonna say, like, oh, look at this little shadow that I added. Like, look at that. It's, like, it's really subtle, but it's nice. And then, yeah, everything else happened first, so. But, yeah, I can't wait to see this game. So now, this isn't a Steam game. I got it off of Itch. There's a smoke monster Easter egg in Just Cause 3 that's an Easter egg to the show Lost. Oh, okay, that's cool. So I'm gonna open up the exe file. Pony Danganronpa. Yeah. Be like Huviko Inoshima? Okay, now full disclosure, I've never played a Danganronpa game before, but I might like it. This might be the gateway drug that gets me into Danganronpa. Like, maybe. I've never tried it before, but I always thought the character design was cool. I like the bear. The bear looks very menacing. Ooh, okay, yeah, here it is. Oh yeah, alright, this looks cool. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit because it's getting increasingly louder! Oh, there's voice volume. Okay, so there might be a bit of voice acting in this. I don't know if it's like... I'm gonna set this to full screen first of all. And get it to capture. Now, I wonder if... Okay, there it is. Now, I'll make sure to move myself over a little bit because... Scooch. Okay, there we go. Oh my goodness, look at all them watch streaks. MLP Danganronpa implies the existence of Littlest Pet Shop Yumineko. Does it now? I feel like these are all references I'm not getting. But I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it. Alright, okay. So, yeah, I'm not sure if this is, let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. Oh, we got Moondancer, look at that. How do minds fracture when pressed against the unthinkable? What compels a pony to hold to his values or succumb to corruption? In the final years of his life, Bright Scroll dedicated himself to unraveling the power of belief. Those who knew him spoke of an unshakable hunger and a relentless pursuit of knowledge that cares little for limits or caution. His final experiment sought to recreate such pressures to observe the breaking point of trust and loyalty. Ultimately, that hunger claimed him. One of his subjects reduced his study to ash, and with it, his life. The irony was inescapable. The stallion who devoted himself to so wholly perished to the same desperation he sought to study. Hi, Matt. Hi, Daryl. How we doing? Bright Scroll had lost the respect of his colleges and subjects. He went from scholar to tormentor. I think that's meant to say colleagues. Oopsie daisy. However, his name endures as a cautionary tale of knowledge twisted too far. That was the end of the book. Studying ponies until they shattered. What a cruel obsession. But somehow, that wasn't the most disturbing biography I'd read yet. Yawn. How long have I been studying today? I think I lost track of time. I stood up, stretching my legs while I gently levitated the book back to its site. I was closer and closer to finishing the biography section of the library. But for now, I should go home and make some dinner. I was starving. Ooh, that is nice. Look at this kick-ass BG of Canterlot, I like it. Guess I overdid it on the studying again. Luna has already raised the moon and the streets were deserted. At least the walk home will be peaceful. Though, I guess I should introduce myself before going any further. My name is Moondancer. I'm just a normal unicorn from Canterlot. Though, I guess you could say I'm a bookworm, as I like to spend most of my time studying. So I think... Hell yeah, okay, so we got Moondancer as the main character, that's cool. The air was chilly, though thankfully I had my sweater. I moved forward, and the moon thankfully above me. Some would be frightened of being outside this late at night, but I found the scene to be rather serene. No groups blocking the paths with their loud chatter. No distractions pulling me away from my thoughts. The background art and music has mad Hester Quest energy. Man, that's another game I'm not familiar with. I always think I know games until someone mentions a game to me and I'm like, that's a game? Besides, I knew I would have Celestia and Luna looking after me. Oh! Clop, clop, clop. Who did those hoof steps belong to? Maybe the late hours were getting to me. Perhaps I was just imagining things. I decided to simply march forward. Wait! Huh? Oh my god, I love that. Wait, am I blocking? I'm blocking it. Look at this still. That's cool. That's nice, I like that. Except no pony was there. I could have sworn that voice was real. I wasn't sure if some pony was pulling a prank on me, but that didn't matter. I didn't want to deal with this right now. I quickened my pace, my hoof steps echoing loudly behind me. But the lamps above me began to flicker. After some seconds, I was completely left alone in the darkness of the night. If this was a prank, then it went too far. I lit up my horn, creating my own source of illumination. And then I saw an ominous shadow. It stood still, waiting to be approached. He's just standing there, menacingly! What do you want? Oh man, this is I need to, like, move over or something. How about now? Is this okay? Is this okay? What do you want? I'm trying to find a good position for my model here. Should I just go to the other side? I'm just gonna go to the other side right now, because... yeah. How about this? Let's try this for a while. Although I feel like something is going to eventually be over here, and then... sniffing the gift of some button! Hey, Kaiser. Oh my goodness. So who dies first? Well, we're about to see. What do you want? No response. I stood completely still, and yet I could feel it staring intensely at me. I started to feel panic. Who wouldn't? Facing a stranger in the dark, it's not something any pony would be ready for. I turned around, wanting to take a different route and avoid the potential danger ahead. It would take a few more minutes for me to make it home, but that didn't matter. As long as I'm safe, then everything will be... Bonk! I got bunked! No, I wasn't even ad-libbing that, like, it just says bunk. I knew I'd be covering something important if I moved over. Maybe I actually genuinely should just... do this. I don't know what a good placement is for this. I don't know. I feel like the simple thing would be to, like, minimize the screen a little bit and then go on over. But, like, I don't know. I'm not used to doing that anymore. Like, I kind of stopped doing that because I was like, oh well, I want everyone to see everything. But I don't know. Maybe this would be better tonight. I don't know. Like, maybe if I do this and then maybe it'll be okay now. Okay, I think this will work. I think this will work. Let's just do it like this. Okay. Bonk. Fine. Oh, I skipped some dialogue. Oopsie. Hold on, I think it's got... text speed is all the way up. Let's just slow that down a little bit, maybe. That I at least know. When your mind slips, time stops meaning anything. Oh yeah, no, that's nicer. That's nicer. I wonder, is there like, is there a log? There's a backlog. Okay, yeah. How long has it been? Seconds? Minutes? Hours? When your mind slips, time stops meaning anything. They say life can end in an instant, and I believe that now. A single moment and everything you've built, everything you've dreamed can be cut short. You're never given a warning, no time to prepare, no chance to turn away. But even if fate tried to end my story here, my story isn't done yet. Ooh. Permanent vacancy. Prologue. Okay. Oh, here we go. MLP Danganronpa. Danganronpa. Slowly but surely, I started to regain consciousness and control of my body. I could feel a deep ache pounding before my eyes. Soft grass brushed against my back as I stirred, squinting against the blurry light. Even if it was painful right now, I guess I'm still alive. I really thought I was done for. Jeez. Regardless, where am I? How did I get here? My glasses. Where are they? I scrambled for them on my side and found them. As my view became clearer, the first thing I saw was a massive building towering in front of me. It looked decrepit. All the windows were boarded up. Oh, look! So many ponies! Oh my god, that's Quibble. That's Quibble over there. Why is he just on the ground like that? Yeah, we got Quibble, Vapor Trail, and Sky Stinger. We got Sunburst over here. We got Coco Pomel and Bab Seed. And let's see, that looks like, is that Fancy Pants? I think that's Fancy Pants. And also, like, he kind of blends in with the boards. I didn't see him for a minute, but like there's Thunderlane here as well. And of course Lyra Heartstrings is here. Yeah, we got Sunburst. I'm happy he's here. I got up on my hooves to try and figure out where I was, but nothing looked familiar. Aside from the rundown building, there was something off about the sky. It didn't quite look right. Oh yeah, that's Fancy Pants, alright. Oh, we got the guy from the Washouts episode. Short Fuse, is that his name? Limestone, Saffron Masala. Oh my god, we got Zephyr Breeze. And we got the sheriff from Appaloosa. Seriously, what the fuck happened to Quibble? What happened to him? Why is he just on the ground? I just realized I'm watching this with my Luna plush next to. Oh, let's go. Yeah, I don't know, I feel like I was just showing off there. Like, oh yeah, this is how many ponies I can name. I don't know. Yeah, Short Fuse, aka Wannabe Firebrand. Is that what his name is? Oh man. Aside from the rundown building, there was something off about the sky. It didn't look quite right. There were a bunch of other ponies gathered in front of the building too. They were all looking around, confused, lost, angry, scared. Were they abducted just like I was? Short views. But why us? I didn't recognize any of these ponies. Hold on a minute. Moondancer doesn't recognize Lyra? But, like, she was one of the friends as well. She just wasn't in Amending Fences because she moved to Ponyville. Did I find a continuity error? Or a script error? or is it just, like, okay, I know this probably isn't, like, canon or anything. Like, I mean, obviously it's not, it's fan-made, but, like, you know, in the world that, you know, the creators wanted me to believe. Oh, hi, Nashi! Hi, how we doing? A body has been discovered. Quibble had some bad salmon and is too sick to stand. Yeah, whatever happened to my man Quibble? Or the creator just forgot they knew each other? Yeah, possibly. Well, except for one. Oh, never mind, I was jumping the gun. Okay, so Moondancer does know Lyra. Oh, my head. Ah! Oh! Moondancer, you're finally awake! Huh? I'm Lyra Heartstrings. You do remember me, right? Yes! Okay, yeah, alright. I totally jumped the gun on that. Lyra Heartstrings. She used to be part of my group of friends back in Canterlot until she moved to Ponyville. Yeah, that's literally exactly almost word for word what I said. Since then, I've seen her around on a few occasions, usually for some party or something, but we've never really talked much. She's always asked me to come see her in Ponyville, but I never really found the time to visit. Well, I guess we finally get to see each other again, huh? Yeah! It's nice to see you! Where are we anyways? I don't remember coming here at all. Honestly, I don't know. I've been looking around, but this dome is keeping us trapped. Dome? What are you talking about? For some reason, we're inside a giant glass sphere. None of us have managed to break out yet. Oh my god, it's the Simpsons movie from 2007. Wait, is it too loud? I can turn it down. Let me know if it's too loud. Is that better? Is that better? Is it better? They're in the jar? No! No! My Little Pony written by Stephen King. Going into lurk mode since I want to stay unspoiled for this, but I'm gonna hang to get my support. Thank you so much, Nessie! Yeah, no problem, no problem. If there's no exit, then how did we enter here in the first place? I don't know. I can't remember how I got here at all. Oh. What about you, Moondancer? The events of last night flashed through my mind. That dark figure. It must be the one responsible for this. Not to worry anyone, but I think Trixie did this. The amulet fiasco. Oh my god. You know what? There was, yeah. A dome has canonically been over Ponyville before, and it was when Trixie had the Alicorn amulet. That is true. How long has it been since then? Why was I brought here to begin with? It almost feels like a fever dream, but it was my unfortunate reality. Well, I recall that I was making my way home very late at night. I stumbled upon a pony I couldn't recognize. I tried to escape, but I was struck from behind. Then I woke up in whatever place this is. Hi, Evu! Hello, how we doing? On top of that, I'm incredibly hungry. Couldn't this have waited until I had dinner at least? You were attacked? That's just horrible! Hold on, you weren't? Not really, I kinda just went to sleep and then I appeared here. Almost feels like a dream, you know? Something doesn't seem consistent here. Maybe both kidnappings took place late at night? But how can you be in two different places at the same time? I really shouldn't have overstayed at the library. No point in lingering on the past. I guess I'll go and investigate this place. Yeah, it's like Ipa. If Twilight's behind this and is making an experiment, I'm gonna puke. I've seen my fair share of Twilight Grimdark. Yeah. Don't know what to expect here. Moondancer, hold on! Huh? I know it's sudden, but can I go with you? You see, every pony else is already investigating, except for me. I stayed behind, just to make sure you were safe. Wait, really? Mm-hmm. I know I'm not as smart as you, but I'd still like to help. Maybe I would notice some things too, or maybe just a second pair of eyes would be useful. But if you don't want to, that's fine too. I'm not sure I could trust any pony in a situation like this. I mean, how could I be so sure everyone here is innocent? But Lyra, I don't think she's malicious. If she really looked after me while I was out, I guess the right thing to do would be going with her. Alright, you can tag along. Really? That's awesome! Thanks a lot, Moondancer. Don't mention it. So, where are we gonna check first? For starters, I was gonna check the dome's walls. The edges? You think they're important? I mean, I didn't notice we were in a dome until you mentioned it. I think Lyra's secretly a human from FBI capturing living ponies. I was gonna say, like, you know, her wife is a secret agent, so she's, you know, maybe she's learned a few pointers. I know that in the season 10 comics, Lyra and Bonbon are seen on, like, agent stuff together. So, like, I know that it canonically does happen. Yeah. Maybe we can figure out what it's made of. Or if there's a way through. That makes sense. Okay, then let's check it out. I love the art style as well. It's, very anime-like. I like it, though. Yeah. Lyra and I approached the edges of this place. All I could see was a landscape full of trees and rocks. It seems we really are in the middle of nowhere. Regardless, we were next to the border. I guess now I have the chance to figure out what's going on. Oh, hello there. If you're still confused, I'll help you figure out the controls. Oh! You can move the mouse to aim at something or some pony you want to interact with, and press the left mouse, okay? WASD to adjust your viewpoint. Not sure, you can press the enter key to highlight suspicious spots. Not to spoil you on Danganronpa, but anthropologists don't have a great track record, and I wouldn't bet on Lyra. Okay, interesting. Okay, so I guess I can click on... I've just realized this is a 3D background, but those are 2D stills. Interesting. Wonder when this story takes place in the equestrian timeline. Yeah, so it sounds like... Okay, we know this much anyways. Luna is not Nightmare Moon anymore. So it's gotta be after that. And yeah, it seems like Lyra has gone to Ponyville. They're grown up. So it kind of feels like, you know, like the timeline that we're sort of most familiar with. True, it could be a timeline where Luna never was Nightmare Moon. Click on the sheriff here. He's been staring at the wall for quite a while now. The hat, the badge, it's like he came straight out of a western. He looks pretty focused. Maybe I shouldn't interrupt. Hey, Lyra. Yes? How long was I asleep? I'm not sure how long exactly. I wasn't the first to wake up, but I think I watched over you for maybe an hour or so. You really watched me sleep for that long? Of course, I had to make sure you were okay. I see. Well, thanks. Hey, what are friends for, right? Right. Friends. Yeah, so I wonder, did Twilight become an alicorn? There really is, so there really is a dome keeping us all in. I knocked my hoof on the wall. It felt like thick, strong glass, but I also felt something magical about it. It reaches up so high, too. Where'd you even get a glass bowl this big? I can see so much of the world outside, and yet I don't recognize where we are. Do you think this is what a pet fish feels like? I'm sure feeling like a small fry right now. I feel like this takes place either during Season 5 or Season 7. Interesting theory. Or worse, Chrysalis is behind this, and there's a pony breeding farm? Oh, goodness, no. Although, like, the multiple things at once, that would be a changeling strategy. Investigation complete. So, what do you think? I don't think I found anything all that helpful. Well, maybe he knows what's going on. I'm gonna go ask. Lyra, he's probably busy. Maybe we shouldn't... Lyra ignored me as she approached the sheriff with little hesitation. Hey there! Howdy! Nice to meet ya. I'm Lyra Heartstrings, and this is my friend Moondancer. I think it's just... It feels really funny that, like, they're both staring at me as they are interacting with each other. Discord did it because he was bored, possibly. Oh, I see. Pleasure to meet you, ladies. Sheriff Silverstar, at your service. Wait, you're a real sheriff? That's awesome! Sure am. I've been keeping the peace in Appaloosa for going on 10 years now. Though I reckon I'm far from home. Ain't no desert or tumbleweeds around here. Appaloosa? Isn't that in the southern part of Equestria? Sure is. One moment I was breaking up a bar fight, the next I'm here. Feels like some pony pulled the rug right out from underneath me. The stairs, I know! That's what I'm saying! Welcome in, Milka Mata. I hope I said that correctly. So, yeah, no, they took them from, like, many different regions, which is very interesting. It seems like mostly Canterlot, but, like, not all Canterlot ponies. Because, yeah, we got Mr. Appaloosa here, and we saw Babs Seed there, and didn't she move to Manhattan? I did? Yay! Oh my god. Yay. I did a thing. Yay. And Godzilla Man as well. Hello. So you're as lost as we are, aren't you? Pretty much, but I've been investigating this here confinement of sorts. I figured not even raw Earth pony strength can leave a mark. Silver Star approached the wall. Slam. What? That really did nothing? Yup, just like he claimed. No crack, no dent, not even a sound of strain. What is this thing made of? Bummer. That kick seemed really strong. Thanks, though. It seems my strength won't be of any use. Back in Appaloosa, I'd rely on my wits and my lasso to handle trouble. Bandits, outlaws, even the occasional sandstorm. Nothing I couldn't handle. This really feels like something else, doesn't it? Oh, absolutely. But say, since y'all are unicorns, do y'all think you can just use your magic? Maybe y'all could teleport out of here, or even blast these walls. I guess we could try, but are you sure it would work? It sounds too simple. I get what you're saying, but isn't it for the best to try everything before giving up? Sometimes the simplest solution is the right one. Of course, sometimes it ain't, but you won't know till you try. Yeah, and if there's a chance to escape, maybe it's worth it. I silence my protest and close my eyes shut. It's as long as GTA 6. How long was this game? I don't know. I do not know. Probably not too long, but yeah. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. Now my American brain is wondering how effective a bunker-busting bomb or something meant to bust through thick shielding would go through that shield. Perhaps. I attempted to picture myself outside and I felt a rush of magic through my horn. But it ended up in nothing as I could feel myself struggling. Ugh, I can't teleport. Hold on, let me try. Lyra closed her eyes and focused, a yellow glowing in her horn. She struggled, her horn letting out some sparks. But all of her efforts were in vain. I can't teleport either. This is weird. Aren't unicorns basically capable of teleporting anywhere they want? Normally that would be the case. It's Sunburst! It's the best boy! We got the best boy! Oh! We got him! We got him! Yes! Best game! Best game! Let's freaking go! Oh, I love him! I love him so much! Yes, we get Nerd Horse. Yes! Yeah, that's right. Cheer me on. Cheer this on with me. Yes. It is Sunburst. Yes. Well, normally that would be the case. However, this dome is enchanted. An unicorn approached us. Okay, well that's a typo. His cloac, that's another typo. Good lord. And glasses. Was he some sort of wizard? Man, explain yourself, Mr. Say, what's the name again? Ah, yeah, I guess that introduction is in order. My apologies. I'm Sunburst, the Royal Crystaller of the Crystal Empire.
Did you still have the Sunburst plush from when you went to America?
Of course! Yes, I brought him home because, so, Symbiote Studios, that company that makes the really, really good pony plushies, love their work. but it's very expensive to ship them to anywhere in Europe, basically. It's good. Last time I looked, it was like €60 or something. Like just for shipping to
Since
Ireland.
this is an enclosed space, I wonder what a fart would do in there.
That's what you're thinking about, Trifosu? That's what you're thinking about. Anna's often using a different word. Yeah, but I don't think it's like a unicorn. Yeah. Just, I don't think it is with the word unicorn because it makes a U noise, you know? Okay, so you know what? This is another hint to timeline and stuff, right? So Sunburst is the crystaller of the Crystal Empire here. So that means this, at least that implies that Flurry Heart has been born and Sunburst got the job. He hasn't been just, you know, hiding away in his home. Before Flurry was born? No, after Flurry was born. Because he became Crystaller for Flurry Heart. So that also means Flurry Heart is supposedly in this timeline. Wasn't he there for a while, then took the job as caretaker? He was living in Canterlot for a while, but he didn't get the job as Crystaller until Flurry Heart. And, you know, when Starlight came to visit him. That also implies that Starlight is around here somewhere too, because he wouldn't have gotten the job of Crystaller if it weren't for her. So, yeah. Doing evil hypnosis on you. You want to surrender your plushy Sunburst to your awesome friend Alita so badly. Oh man, I had to get him while I was in America because shipping was like $7 and not 60 quid. Crystaller, you say? Now that sounds like a mighty lot of work. Polishing crystals for the king and queen ain't an easy feat. King and queen?! Not prince and princess? Polishing crystals? It's absolutely nothing like that. Oh. I take care of the king and queen's daughter, Flurry Heart. That's my role as Crystaller. So Flurry Heart is definitely here, but king and queen? So Shining Armor and Cadence are king and queen in this timeline? Okay. Interesting. By normal royal law, once a princess marries, she should be a queen, but MLP doesn't do that. Yeah, we have gotten a reason. It was because queens in Disney were often betrayed as evil. So they made all of them princesses because they wanted to, you know, see them as like, you know, good leaders that you could actually trust. Literally, that's the only reason why. And like, so Queen Chrysalis is the only like queen that we really meet in, you know, the main series. And she's evil. And then the only king as well would be King Sombra, and he's evil. So yeah, that's, yeah. Hold on, I'm not really sure why that. Why did that? But yeah, that's the thing. Ugh. So basically, you're full-sitting a princess? That's nice, but it doesn't explain the cloak, though. Well, aside from taking care of the princess, I'm also her magic teacher. Oh, stretch. Thank you. Besides, I feel very weird if I don't have my cloak with me. Sunburst, if you're meant to be taking care of Flurry Heart, what are you doing here? I assume you were kidnapped too? Well, I was taking a train to Ponyville for a personal visit. I was reading some books and started to fall asleep, and the first thing I know is that I woke up in this place. You were kidnapped in the train? How did no pony notice that? That sounds real dirty. They didn't miss the opportunity to get ya. To be fair, I was basically alone in my wagon. I didn't think I was in actual danger at first. I really should have waited for tomorrow's train. Maybe I wouldn't be in this mess. And to who could have done this? I'm afraid that's a question that we can't answer yet. Talking about questions, I've got one. You mentioned that this dome was enchanted. Can you tell us more about this? Oh, right! The dome's enchantment, it's designed to trap ponies, especially unicorns. It prevents teletransportation and can even suppress magic entirely. But luckily for us, our magic is still functional. Can you imagine how difficult it would be to live without the usage of magic? Hey! Us Earth ponies don't require magic and we can do anything just as fine. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to imply just messing with you. You're good. So in short, we can't escape. Well, not entirely. Enchantments like this are complex, but they're not perfect. There's always a weak spot, a flaw in the design. If we can find it, we might be able to disrupt the spell. Disrupt the spell? That sounds very complicated. How do we even start looking for something like that? If I had my research materials, scrolls, books, even a simple parchment, I could start piecing it together. In fact, I could even ask for help. Wait, really? Then what are we waiting for? Well, I don't have anything at Hoof that could be useful. Besides, I'm more of a, well, scholar rather than a practitioner. I know the theory, but putting it into practice is another story. Dig a hole? Yeah, they could just dig a hole, true. Oh. So if magic ain't working, brute force ain't it either, then what's left? Maybe we should be missing something, like a switch or a secret passage. A secret exit would not make any sense. Our captors would be risking us discovering it. Wait, what if instead of finding a tunnel, we make our own? Oh, look at that. Yep, your dig a hole thing, Mio. Yeah, they caught on to that. Let's go. Make our own tunnel? Hey, you! Move aside! Oh, we got limestone pie! Huh? This mayor's gaze. It's almost like she's staring through my soul. If magic's in the way, I'll make my own exit. Rushing past us, she examined the barrier. Hold on. What are you... And suddenly, she started digging. Yep, leave it to the pies. Leave it to the pies to dig holes really well. Whoa! Hold it there, lady! Her hooves moved like a blur, tearing into the ground with speed and precision that left us all stunned. Dirt flew everywhere as she carved a tunnel deeper and deeper below the dome. Yeah, let's go! Oh my god! Ah, my cloak! Her digging continued vigorously, with more dirt tossed on our way. For a moment, it felt like she might actually break through, like her sheer determination could overcome even the most impossible odds. And then, she stopped. Ugh! It's no use! The mare jumped out of the tunnel she just made. There's some magical nonsense down there. I can't dig out of this dump! Wait, magical nonsense? Yeah, magical nonsense, a magic barrier. Jeez, I get it. Well, I'll be. You got some serious digging skills. How'd you manage to dig such a hole with your bare hooves, miss? What they call you again? Name's Limestone Pie. I've been dealing with dirt and rocks since I was a foal. She's such a legend. Well now. Reckon it's mighty nice to meet you, Limestone. Gotta say, your skills are something else. Yeah, even if they might be a bit messy, maybe they can help with something else. Don't get too cozy. I'm out of here the moment I find a way. Huh? I was just saying with our combined efforts, we could get out of here. What? You expect me to cooperate? As if I'm gonna trust any pony here. Then what's your plan? You just saw there was no way out. I know what I saw. Don't need to remind me of the obvious. One of you could be behind all this, so don't come any closer. Then what are you planning to do? Avoid every pony? Of course! Any problem with that? But why? Everyone here has just been confused and scared since we got here. Instead of avoiding others, we should be helping each other instead. Yeah, just don't touch Holder's boulder. Fine. If you're so persistent in trusting each other, then let me ask you a question. What would you do if you were taken away from your family, and then you wake up in some weird dome in the middle of nowhere with a bunch of ponies you don't even know? Your family needs you, and you don't know if you'll ever see them again. They'll think you're dead too. So, what do? Will you trust the strangers, even if they might be the reason you were kidnapped in the first place? Or will you protect yourself and not trust any pony? At Limestone's question, everyone fell dead silent. Ugh, yeah. I remembered every pony who was waiting for me at home. My sister, librarians, my friends. I think I started to understand now. See what I mean now? Trust is naive in this situation. I thought so. If no pony has anything else to say, I'm leaving. Have fun getting along or whatever. Limestone, wait! Limestone turned her back and left without saying a word. For her harsh exterior and rough temper, maybe it's for the best that she left us alone. She's very scary, not gonna lie. Miss Limestone's probably just wound up a bit. Friendship is weakness, yeah. Since when does Moondancer have a sister? Yeah, she was one of the people that came to her party in Amended Fences. Like not the birthday party from the first episode, but the one where Twilight threw a party for her. And it was like, no, not the comics. Like, that happened in the show. That happened in the episode of Mending Fences. At the end of the episode. She got the librarian and her sister and her old Canterlot friends, minus Lyra, to come. Yeah. So yeah, no, that happens at the end of Amending Fences. It's nice that they put that in. Yeah, no, Limestone really just came in like, friendship is weakness! Yeah. Ain't no pony gets riled up without a reason. Might be we just need to give her some room. I get that's the case, but still. And y'all heard what she said, didn't you? There's a chance one of us might be mixed up in this mess. About one of us being the ones behind this, that's what Limestone said. But for some reason, that just doesn't make any sense. Woo! Foundry. Thank you for the follow. Moondancer, you don't think there's a traitor, do you? Well, it's a possible explanation. Kidnapping so many ponies would take a lot of planning, and it's a job for more than just one single pony. I agree. Having a mole might also be a way to keep us in check. I mean, there's only so much you can catch in the shadows. A mole can provide specific information about each of us just by interacting. A traitor? I'm sorry, but that just doesn't make any sense. Wouldn't they risk exposing themselves by interacting with us? We would notice if some pony's acting suspicious, or if they're communicating with our captor. It's too risky, and honestly, I don't see the point of us in one of us being the culprit. Wait, hold on a minute. Okay, wait, let's think about this. So, this is after Flurry Heart has been born. So, it's gotta be after season 5. Okay, we're assuming here that this is, like, our Equestria, our timeline that we're used to, right? Okay. Starlight, yes. Starlight should be reformed because Sunburst has his job as Crystaller. And that happened after she became reformed. So, yes, Starlight should be out there. And she should be reformed in this. So, yes, she should be, right? And if Moondancer is out of her hole again, I can't, like, it kind of feels like amending fences has happened. But if amending fences has happened, then that would mean that changelings are reformed. So, like, it's probably, like, we have a world where changelings exist. But, like, the only bad changeling we got in the end was Chrysalis. Now, I know changelings can still change. Whether they're good or bad. But, like, yeah. Like, changelings still exist even after the Reformation happened. But, like, yeah. I agree with Sunburst. It's really hard to believe. I think most of us here are innocent. We don't have a reason to doubt each other yet. All these ponies were taken captive, then most likely some were given a deal to become moles, or maybe better treatment, or eventually freedom. Perhaps. Yeah. I get what you're saying, but we can't rule it out entirely. Right now, the only thing we can do is consider every possibility, no matter how unlikely. Our best option at the moment is to keep investigating. Any intel we gather might make a difference. Oh, I guess that's fair. I guess there's nothing left to see here, right? I don't think so. We already learned everything we need to know about the dome. Very well then. I'll move forward with my investigation. Hopefully I'll find something useful. Same here. Don't know I'll find, but I'll be darn sure to do my best. Maybe we should meet up later to report what we've discovered. It's a mighty good idea. It was nice to meet you. Take care, will ya? I'll see you guys soon. Silver Star and Sunburst parted ways, leaving us on our own. Torax is just on his evil gang grind set. Right. Yeah, I suppose... Yeah, Torax is the other... is another king that we see in the series, actually. But he's a good king. Alright, let's move on. Oh, right. So, where do we go next, Moondancer? Should we check inside the hotel? It would be an obvious choice to check that the soul building in here. But something about it felt wrong, like a trap we were meant to fall for. While I couldn't explain my reasoning, I think it's best that we avoid it. Honestly, I don't trust it. I think we're better off checking anything else. Really? Why? Look, I don't know how to explain it. Let's just keep looking outside, okay? Right. Lyra and I walked behind the hotel. We only stumbled upon a set of bushes and foliage. Doesn't look like there's much to see here. Maybe, but there's only one note away for sure. Let's look around. Alright, let's see. What else have we got here? Just a few bushes, not out of the ordinary. If only these were the kind that had berries on them. I could feel my stomach growling. I don't even remember the last time I'd eaten before it got knocked out unconscious. Of course, Bonbon was the one who knew which ones were poisonous. Suddenly I'm not so hungry anymore. Oh. I swear I just saw that bush move. Couldn't have just been the wind. Hey, I think there's something in the bushes here. Hold on. That might not be a good idea. Lyra got closer to the source of the noise when suddenly... Stay back! Don't come any closer! It's Babseed! We got Babseed! Oh my god, I get to do her, like, New York accent, hell yeah. A voice with a city accent and a childish ring came out. That voice definitely belonged to a filly. Hey there, we're not gonna hurt you. How do I know that? Maybe you's the ones who dragged me here in the first place. We're just as confused as you are. Believe me, if we had any answers, we'd already be out of here. who's really not part of this? I absolutely love how they typed her dialogue. Yeah, no. They even kidnapped a kid. They even ponytapped a kid. So, yeah, whoever's doing this is seriously fucked up. Nope, we're investigating too. What about you? The filly hesitated before stepping out fully behind the bush. I love that she has her Crusader's cape on as well. That is super nice. That is super, super nice. Yeah, straight from Hooflin, it's Babseed. Keep myself safe, I guess. I don't think staying hidden in the bushes will keep you safe. But then again, I don't think any place here is all that safe. Say, what's your name, little filly? Name's Babseed. Not that it matters much right now. I love the cutie marks in the background as well. Nice to meet you, Babs. What's that cape you're wearing? It looks pretty cool. This? My cousin Applebloom gave it to me after making me an official member of the Cutie Mark Crusaders. Cutie Mark Crusaders? Like the ones from Ponyville? Yeah, that one. I was in the middle of a crusade in Manhattan, helping a pony struggle with his cutie mark. He used to be a talent manager, but then he lost his job and forgot his own purpose. I'm pretty sure I've heard about this some months ago. Does she have her mark? I think so, because, I mean, there's a few reasons. I mean, when her page came up, you could see the scissors cutie mark in the background. I don't know if anyone else caught that, but yeah, it's like we know that Babseed's cutie mark is a scissors, because she discovered that she's a hairstylist. But also, if Flurry Heart has been born and Sunburst has his job as Crystaller, well, that happened after they got their marks. So yes, especially considering Babs was the first to get a cutie mark out of all of them, the Cutie Mark Crusaders themselves should have marks this time. And also, if Lyra knows about them, they're not just 3 little kids anymore, they're just, you know, they're the Cutie Mark Crusaders. They're known for helping ponies with their cutie mark problems. I managed to help him remember his passion for helping other ponies. On the way home, I suddenly felt really tired, and then I woke up in this place. I think it was magic or something, I don't know. Oh. Do you think he's the one who, you know, brought you here? No. He was an herb pony, not a unicorn. Whoever brought us here, they had no reservations, not even about a filly. My sister must be really worried about me right now. I want to go home. No! Oh. Do you want to tag along? I can't imagine how scary it must be to be all by yourself. Wait, tagging along? Yeah, we'll make sure to keep you safe. Babseed's eyes glanced between the two of us, contemplating Lyra's proposition. I appreciate the offer, but I can't trust just any pony right now. Really? Why not? Like I said, I don't know if you're the ones behind all of this. I'll take my chances being by myself. Okay. Babs left us. Is it really alright to let that filly be on her own? Well, she's smart enough to not trust strangers. I think she'll be fine for the time being. Besides, we have more important things to worry about right now. Lyra used adoption. Oh. If you say so. Ooh, a vent. You think we can get in there, inside through there? I'd much rather we went through the door. Aw, come on, we could crawl through like a sneaky secret agent, or a cool action hero, or a shifty alien monster ready to strike some poor engineer fixing wires. She's sus. She's sus. They stuck in an Among Us reference. Oh my god, this is funny. Everything comes full circle. For anyone who's not aware of my lore, I started out my channel by showcasing an Among Us mod that was pony themed. And that was my first ever stream, which occurred on the 28th of December 2020. It was meant to be a one-off, but it was COVID, I was bored, and I liked streaming, so I kept with it. So nearly 5 years later, we're here. But now the Pony Among Us references are coming full circle right back to me. This is crazy. Yes, 5 years ago. Channel is almost 5 years old. Crazy, I know. Merely joined the nest 1 year ago. Imagine if Kitty Mark was an Among Us imposter. Furthermore, like, as well as that, I also made a Lyra skin. That was one of the things that you could... I think you've been watching too many movies, Lyra. Still, cover looks loose enough, and if I pulled hard enough, I wouldn't bother. Huh? Trying to open the vent, are you? Oh, it's Sky Stinger! Yeah. Who are you? Also, a Pegasus. That could be helpful. Name's Sky Stinger. Fastest flyer you'll ever meet. Anyway, we already opened the vent to try and get inside. Unfortunately, it's too small. Only a foal could slip through. Oh, that's what we need Babs for, huh? In 30 years, this channel could run for president. Ah. Wait, we? Hold on. Where is she? Come on, introduce yourself. Vapor Trail! She's a lot shyer compared to Sky. Ow! I'm Vapor Trail. Nice to meet you. She's my wing pony. Possibly the best wing pony ever, too. Nice to meet you. I'm Lyra and this is my friend, Moondancer. Great! So, what were you two doing? We were looking around this mysterious place. Maybe we could find a way inside this building. I thought Moondancer didn't want to go inside the building. Way in? Why? We should be looking for a way to bust out of this place. I agree, but the dome is tough. None of our unicorn magic works. And even the earth ponies we met couldn't put a crack into it. Well, good thing I'm not a unicorn or an earth pony then. That's not what I meant. Hey, we Pegasi have to soar through the sky, not be trapped in whatever this is. Really? But it seems like there's enough room to fly in here. You did not just say that! Just look at that wide open sky. We're missing out if we're trapped in here. So, what do you plan on doing? I'm gonna build up as much speed as I can and smash through the glass to get us all free. Vapor, no! No, sorry, Vapor. Sky, no! You already ran into that glass 3 times already. Flying any faster into it is just gonna get you hurt. That's why you're here, Vapey. Vapey. Oh god. No, I just thought of like vapes. When he said that, I just thought of vapes. It sounds like she just vapes a lot. It's just unfortunate. Like, her name just happens to be Vapor Trail. Yeah, no, we like Vapor Trail. It's a pity we only ever got 1 episode of those two. I would have liked to see where their dynamic went after that. Oh well. All I need is for you to give me a little boost. But I... Look, we gotta get out of here ASAP. I don't want whoever trapped us in here hurting you. What worries me is you getting hurt, Sky. I'm really scared, and I don't want anything to happen to you. These two definitely have some history together. I think they're more than just friends. I like that they kind of never gave us an explicit, answer as to what they were exactly. They're just, you know... We all know... It's like... MLP just like sort of throwing relationships at our face and then it's like, aha, figure it out yourself. Are they just friends? Are they more? We're not telling you. Alright, Vapey, you win. Thank you, Sky. Wish we didn't have to deal with this right now. Yeah, we had a really important training session for the Wonderbolts today. Wait. Are you guys Wonderbolts? Ha, we practically are. We're just trainees. Come on, where's your confidence? I mean, we're on our way to become full-fledged Wonderbolts. Great, that's my baby. Ooh, she's blushing pretty hard. I hope we find a way out soon. Spitfire might think we're slacking off, but that's not true. We've been working really hard the past few months. Well, not like we can do much just sitting around. We should keep looking around. Maybe we'll find something this time. Is there anything up there worth investigating? Not really. There's not much up high to report about. There aren't even any clouds in here. Oh. Regardless, please let us know if you find anything else. We'll continue investigating down here. Got it. It was nice meeting you. Good luck. They flew away. Well, it's nice that those two have each other's backs to help investigate. Wouldn't you agree, Moondancer? Huh? Oh, yeah, I guess. Oh, what was that? Lyra, did you see that? See what? Some sort of black blur that just went past. I didn't see anything like that. Never mind. Must have just imagined it. Must have been the wind. So we got ponies taken from the desert city, a train, a rock farm, and now the skies above. This kidnapper can fly. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, so we looked up here. We looked in the bushes. Lyra, you okay? Huh. Oh yeah, I'm fine. What's with her? She probably misses her wife. Could just imagine, Lyra, are you okay? I miss my wife, Moondancer. It's like the I miss my wife tales. Looks like Sky was right. It's way too small for either of us to crawl through. Sorry, Lyra. You make it look so much easier in the movies. Poor Babs. Being abducted is scary enough, but for them to do it to a little filly? I don't even want to think as to why someone would kidnap a filly. I have to investigate on, focus on investigating. What else is there to click on? I mean, we never get official sexualities for any of the ponies. I mean, apart from, you know, the ones that are, like, obviously in lesbian relationships or anything, but, like, A-spec could be a theory. I do have room for headcanons. What else is there to click here? Okay, so yeah. Click those three. Yeah, I've clicked Lyra, I've clicked the vent, I've clicked the bushes. I don't get it, it's just some trees. Is there really something important here? I think it's worth checking out. Oh, here we go. You think there's some sort of button hidden in the trunk that leads to a secret entrance? Lyra, that's not what I... Hey, what's the commotion over here? Oh! We got the Zephyr Breeze! Oh! This good for nothing guy. Oh boy, here comes trouble. So he's on his way to flirt with more lesbians, I see. Yep. Given the ponies that's been kidnapped here, I'm guessing the one behind this could be a Pegasus or unicorn. Yeah, we're Where did this guy even come from? He looks way too carefree and relaxed considering we're all trapped in here. Huh? Weren't you girls just arguing about something? We were just talking about our situation. We're fine. Oh. Ah, well, how rude of me. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Zephyr Breeze. Don't forget it, okay? So, what are you girls doing? I guess we're just investigating this place. Investigating? Why? What do you mean, why? Well, I was taking a nap below a tree, and then I woke up to stretch my wings, and I heard you two talking about something pretty loudly. Hold on. Were you just taking a nap this entire time? Yeah, of course he was. You know, siesta. Of course, every stallion needs their beauty sleep. Siesta. Ah, he said the line! He said the line! He said the line! Oh, God. Zephyr, you don't actually know anything about what's going on, right? Of course I do. We're, let me think. I got it. It's a surprise party, right? Okay, so he's too much of an idiot to even realize he's been kidnapped. Oh, man. Is it a wedding reception then? Who got married? No, there's no party. We all passed out here and some pony brought us to the middle of nowhere. The middle of nowhere? Please, this is in the middle of nowhere. Honestly, he's probably just happy he doesn't have to pay rent wherever he is right now. Zephyr Breeze and Sunburst should kiss. Wait, you know where we are? Yeah, we're somewhere in Niagara Falls. I can tell because I recognize some of these trees. What? Wait, deadass? He actually knows where they are? That's so funny. Okay, that's good, that's good. You recognize some trees. Of course, you never forget a good nap spot. I guess that's true, but how can you really recognize a place by just a bunch of trees? Oh, it's easy. Just, that's not important. The point is that we're trapped in this dome and there is no way out. Wait, trapped? Oh, this isn't good. I have to. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't have anything scheduled for today. Okay, so all of these things, but his ass is still unemployed, which implies that it's before season 8, or was it 9? What episode is Sparkled 7 again? Because he has a job by Sparkled 7. I can't remember what number episode that is or what season it was, but it was one of the later seasons. I think it was 8 or 9. Season 9? Okay, so it's before season 9 happened. Yeah, I knew that Niagara Falls is like a is a canon name in this world, which I freaking love. But if I'm stuck here, then who's gonna water my plants? This guy has enough responsibility to look after plants? He can hardly look after himself. I'm impressed. Hold on, do I even have plants? Oh, never mind. Wonder if he knows Babs? They have a comic issue together. Oh my god, yay, maybe. Nope, I don't. Never mind. False alarm. Carry on. Slapped a hoof to my face. How could this guy... How could he be so oblivious to our situation? So you're not worried about being here? Don't you have family or friends to return to? I'm sure they'll be fine. Zephyr Breeze is just taking a sudden vacation. Yeah. This is not just a sudden vacation. We were literally kidnapped. If you're not going to take this seriously, please don't waste the time of those of us who are. Alright, well, I guess I'll leave now. But fear not, Zephyr will do the best investigation you'll ever see, and we'll all be out of here in no time. Don't worry, ladies. You count on Zephyr, okay? He left. Honestly, good riddance. Oh. I like how the characters are very in character. Like they feel like the real characters. They did very, very good on the characterization here. I took a sip of water. Moondancer, that was a bit harsh, don't you think? Harsh? The stallion only has 2 brain cells and they're fighting for 3rd place. He's scared like the rest of us. Maybe this is just how he's coping. Fear's no excuse for being a distraction. We need to focus, not whatever that was. I'm surprised he didn't try to hit on them more, honestly. Investigation complete. Well, I think that's all that we have to see around here. What else can we check? Still a hotel, but let me guess, you still don't want to check it out, do you? Look, I know how you feel about it. You're worried it's gonna get us into trouble, or worse. Moondancer, can I ask you something? Can you trust me? What do you mean? I mean, I know this situation is scary for all of us. I'm scared too, terrified even. But if we don't start trusting each other, even a little, then what chance do we have? I've been trying to help, trying to keep everyone together, but it feels like no one really wants to trust me. I don't blame them, but still, I can't do this on my own. I don't want to do this on my own. So whatever's coming next...
No, in the hole.
You think she's the mole? Yeah, okay, so here's something I'm wondering. What if in this timeline... In this timeline, Lyra's a secret agent for, a not-so-great agency. So maybe in this timeline, Bonbon's evil. Like an evil mastermind, and she puts Lyra in the situation or something. Like, what if that is what's happening here? It's fun to make theories and see if they hold up later. So, whatever is coming next, no matter how dangerous or scary it gets, I want to know that I'm on your side. Always. You're my friend, Moondancer. So please, don't shut me out. Don't try to face this by yourself. I want you to trust me. Even if Lyra has been by my side since I woke up, I've been trying to handle this alone. Wasn't the story at the beginning about a pony who was trying to figure out the limits of loyalty? Oh, yeah, that... True. Yeah. The more we discovered about our predicament, the more I found trust to be dangerous. Despite that, Lyra never gave up. She kept insisting that trust was the only way forward, always trying to bring us together. While I didn't agree with her wholeheartedly, she had a point. Maybe it would be a good idea to have some pony to rely upon. Taking a deep breath, I finally turned to face Lyra. I think I can see as well why they chose Moondancer to be the protagonist here. Because we know how Moondancer feels about trust and friendship and promises, right? She's very careful about it because she's been hurt deeply before. So she's kind of like, you know, she's iffy on it. And it's taken her a while to figure out who she can really trust. So honestly, I think Moondancer was probably the best character that they could have put here. Because, like, you know, even after the events of amending fences, she's still not quite there, you know, like, she's gonna take a while. I have my suspect on who's behind all this, or at least a large influence, but I'm withholding that part for now. I may reveal who my suspects are later. Yeah, no problem at all. I'm glad we're all starting to think about this. Taking a deep breath, I finally turned to face Lyra. Alright, we'll check the hotel. Together. Really? Yeah, I mean, It's not like I'm thrilled about it, but you're right. I trust you. That's exactly what I needed to hear. Her smile. It was warm, like a candle illuminating the darkness. I hope I was sincere enough to her. Let's go. Alright, lead the way. I like how to her face, she literally said, listen, I'm not happy about this, but I'm gonna let you tag along. And then she's like, I hope I was warm enough to her. What the? No, that's not warm. Oh my goodness. Lyra and I circled the building again, this time much closer. Its decrepit nature was even more evident on close inspection. You could see the moss growing through the cracks. It was also getting really dark. Oh! Okay, we got more ponies here. Okay, so we've got Quibble, who's, like, lying on the floor. And his cutie mark disappears. Gosh, that's a new condition. This is not the same still as we saw before, because he had his cutie mark in that one as well. We got Short Fuse and we got Fancy Pants. Okay, yeah. Here we go. Alright, let's see. Time to do my best Patton Oswalt impression. The stallion is still asleep. Oh, he's asleep! Okay. Guess I wasn't the last one to wake up after all. Hey! Hello? Are you okay? Still asleep. He must be out cold. What if I slap him awake? That ought to do it, right? Lyra, I can think of one pony more deserving to be slapped, and it isn't this stallion. Still, I'm also waiting to wake up from whatever nightmare this is. Okay, so we can't interact with Quibble just yet. The story at the beginning said the documents the pony was trying to find the limits of loyalty were destroyed. But what if one was left and some pony found it and decided to do this? Oh, yeah! So this is like a social experiment about loyalty. That would be interesting. Alright, let's try this. Ugh! Open up, you stupid door! If it didn't open the first 28 times you tried. Shut up! He seems busy. Maybe I should talk to the other guy. Okay, Fancy Pants. Excuse me, sir? Yes, can I help you? I don't suppose you have any idea what's going on here, do you? I'm afraid not. I'm just as lost as you all are. Oh. My apologies. Where are my manners? I haven't introduced myself to you. My name is Fancy Pants, a highly regarded pony in the Canterlot Elite. Well, considering that these two, like, Moondancer and Lyra are from Canterlot, so they should know him, right? You know, I think Fancy Pants is an interesting character because while he's, like, you know, high social class, he's also, like, humble enough. Like, he didn't come out and just be like, oh, you should know who I am. He's just like, oh, yeah, this is me. I'm highly regarded in Canterlot. It's cool. My theory is it's someone who's already corrupted and is an expert manipulator, and someone who knows about magical artifacts. I can only think of two characters who fit that description. We shall see. Fancy Pants! Wow. Hi, Fancy Pants. It's me, Lyra. You remember me, right? But of course I remember you, Miss Heartstrings. Your talent with the lyre is truly unforgettable. Oh, shucks. You're gonna make me blush. Oh, this is my friend Moondancer. She lives in Canterlot just like you. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Miss Moondancer. I suppose when you think about it, Moondancer didn't get out much. You're a member of the Canterlot Elite, huh? Oh, I admit it is quite unusual for my name to be quite unheard of, especially to some pony who's also a Canterlot resident. Ah, well, there it is. Well, I usually keep to myself in the library. Oh, a scholar, I take it. Very wonderful. Usually these Canterlot elites are total snobs. Why is this guy so different? In regards to our current predicament, I am doing my best to try and get to the bottom of this, but it hasn't been easy. What was a figure like him doing here, of all places? Abducting over a dozen ponies is no easy feat, let alone a member of the elite. Do you remember how you got here, Fancy Pants? As a matter of fact, I do. You maintained 50% humility for 12 seconds. New personal best. Yep, good job, Fancy Pants. Maybe you'll make it to 13 seconds next time, who knows? I was taking a carriage on my way home. However, the vehicle suddenly came to a halt. I came out to check on the driver, but then I was struck on the back of my head. Before I could truly pass out, I heard the voice of a mare, though I'm afraid I can't remember of anything of what she said. Oh, okay, so it might be a woman behind this. A mare. I'm quite sure of it. After that, I awoke here just like the rest of you. I see. So why are you standing outside? Isn't it worth trying to explore inside? I'm afraid it hasn't been that simple, Miss Lyra. We've been trying to enter this decrepit building ever since we woke up. But the door's locked shut. No amount of force seems to be enough to open it. Well, that's strange. Why should we be put in this dome without a building if we can't... Why would we be put in a dome with a building if we can't enter it? Okay, so I can see where this is going. We're gonna have to hoist Bab's seed up and put her through the vent because she's the only one small enough to get in. Well, maybe Short Fuse there. Maybe he'd be able to because he's small, but I think that's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to get Bab's seed and put her in there, and she'll have to unlock it from the inside or something. I think that's where this is going. So there's absolutely no way inside? Not entirely. To your right, there is what appears to be a market. Regardless, I think we're simply not meant to enter this place yet. Not meant to enter yet. It's kind of weird that the music just disappeared there. Don't tell me this is like a sort of Saw thing, because it sure as hell mirrors that. Kidnappings, test of loyalty. Ooh! Do you want to know my favorite pony creepypasta? Okay, so my favorite pony creepypasta is called The Friendship Test. It's about, so, it's about Starlight Glimmer, in a timeline where she never gets reformed, right? So, she kidnaps all of the main six, and basically does a Saw thing with them. So, and like, it's themed around their elements as well, so it's just like, you know, so there's like the laughter test, the loyalty test, the honesty test, right? There's that one, right? And I won't spoil it too much because, you know, it's a good read if you like that sort of thing. You heard Lost Narrator read that? Yeah, Lost Narrator did a thing of it, a dramatic reading of it, yeah. I read it myself a few years ago with some friends, and like, yeah, no, it's just that one's pretty fun. Very gory, but that one is cool. Yeah, so everyone seems to think Trixie's behind this. Let's see. Simply put, whoever brought us here isn't done preparing whatever's inside, or is just looking for the best opportunity to reveal the building's contents. But what could they have possibly been trying to prepare? From what I've seen, it looks like an ordinary rundown hotel. I don't believe it's that simple. Whoever brought us here has a purpose, and I fear maybe not a pleasant one. See, the thing is, Starlight Glimmer definitely has the know-how to pull something off like this. But if Sunburst is here, then I find it very unlikely that Sunburst came out of his house, like, through his own accord. So, either Starlight came out and, you know, bonded with him again, only for her to turn on him again. Like, we can't rule out the possibility of it being Starlight here. Like, it could be Starlight. Purpose. As ominous as it was, it explained our predicament. There was a twisted narrative that would justify every oddity, every deliberate decision. And they frickin' got a filly into it as well. Even then, what is the purpose? What is some pony trying to accomplish with this? And most importantly, you know, it's like, you know, Hunger Games. It's kind of like the Hunger Games. What can we do? But we're here for each other, right? Lyra's voice halted me, spiraling into endless what-ifs and worst-case scenarios. You may not know what we get into, but I doubt they can handle a dozen ponies. So there's 12 of them, then. That's a way to put it, yes. The point is, we can face this if we all stick together. Optimistic. Oblivious, so. However, even as misplaced as our optimism may be, it reminded me that panic won't solve anything. Regardless, I think I've seen enough of the hotel for now. Well, let's move forward. There's still a few things to see. Ah, come on! I don't think he's in a mood to talk. Hello? Lyra, you waited for me to wake up. We should do the same. Is there anything else that you can tell us about our current situation, Fancy Pants? I'm afraid I've told you everything I know, Miss Moondancer. See all the moss growing on the sides? It's like this place hasn't seen any pony for years. Yeah, we seem to be far away from any pony who could help if we've been taken to an abandoned building. That's not a great sign. There we go. So what do you think, Moondancer? If we can't get inside, then maybe... Hey! If you're all done chit-chatting, why don't you help me get this door open? Open up, you stupid door! If it didn't open the first 29 times... I like how he said 28 the first time, but then we click it again. We click him again, and now he says 29. He's actually dead ass keeping count. He's actually keeping count. Shut up! The small Pegasus pushed against the door, unable to move it in the slightest. He's really short. He can't be another foal like Babs, right? No, this is a grown man. He's just short. I insist that even with our current predicament, we shouldn't resort to such reckless measures. Then what else am I supposed to do, Fancy Pants? The building has been enchanted to make the interior of the building inaccessible by any method. Forcing your way in is such a wasted effort. So please stop trying before it gets any of us into trouble. Trouble? A washout is never afraid of trouble. A washout is trouble, so shut up and help me! The short Pegasus continued to struggle for a few moments, until he landed on the ground visibly tired. Exhausted already, it seems. You must be a really good partner, huh? Letting some pony else do all the heavy lifting, while you just sit back and look good. A good partner is one that simply wouldn't allow his fellow partner to fall into danger. Clearly, my words have fallen on deaf ears. You think I'm just gonna sit around and do nothing? I'm not gonna just sit around and be at the mercy of whoever puts us in this stupid dome. Actually, now that I voice hacked him a bit more, I realize he's like, kind of feels like a descendant of Sprout. He kind of feels like look, he even has the same coat and mane color as Sprout. You know, it's just Sprout was an Earth Pony. But they have the same kind of temperament, you know? I understand what you're trying to say, but wouldn't it be rash to act without any consideration of what we might face? Ha! Like I said, a washout isn't scared of danger. You've mentioned these washouts quite a few times, but I have no idea what they are. Would you care to explain? Psh, of course a pony like you wouldn't know. First of all, the name is Short Fuse. I became a washout after being rejected from the Wonderbolts. Now, Washouts is a season 8 episode. Wasn't he Aussie? I think the tall one was. I'm not sure he was. I think you're thinking of the other washout. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. The washouts are season 8. Fittingly enough, it made his lack of temper evident. Honestly, might have been the best thing that's ever happened to me. The one thing that I don't get, though, is, okay, so Short Fuse is saying, like, you know, oh yeah, of course a pony like you wouldn't know. Didn't the Washouts have a show in Canterlot? Or am I misremembering? Was it somewhere else? Just, you know, it was the show that they were gonna get Scootaloo to do. I remember there was a Wonderbolt show, and then there was a Washouts show, but maybe it was somewhere else. The Washouts are, like, much cooler than Wonderbolts. We do all kinds of extreme aerobatics and performances. And of course, there's a ton of explosions. The bolts are never gonna match that. One time, our leader tied herself to a rocket and almost made it into space. That was incredible. That was in Ponyville? Okay. Oh? How did it go? Well, she may have ended up in hospital, but she's doing just fine. That's what the Washouts live for. What's life without a little bit of trouble? But this goes far beyond some trouble when it puts other lives in danger. Oh, we got Thunder Lane as well. We got quite a few Wonderbolts here, actually. I don't think Lightning Dust is smart enough to be ahead of this place. No, I don't think it could be Lightning Dust. Another Pegasus descended from the sky, landing next to us. Of course you'd say that. Well, what else do you want me to say? Ah, greetings. We have more company, so you might want to introduce yourself to these lovely mares. Huh, is that so? Well then, I'm Thunderlane, a proud Wonderbolt. Pleasure to meet you. Yeah, here we go. Oh, a Wonderbolt! Just like those other two Pegasi we met. I'm guessing you mean Sky and Vapor? Yeah, they've been helping me look around the place. Yeah, it's so cool that you're here with us. Actually, I don't think I've seen you in any of the shows. Well, that's because I officially joined the group not too long ago. So, Mr. Thunderlane, I take it you're done looking at the surroundings of the building. Yeah, couldn't find a single opening. Is that really so? Is there no window or a vent to be opened? Nope, all the windows are shut and all the vents are too small to crawl through. What about the roof? Surely there must be a trapdoor of sorts. Well, if there was, we didn't see any. Seems we're apparently incapable of accessing the building in any capacity. Of course, we wouldn't be able to investigate it. So much for investigating, this doesn't make any sense. In Season 8, the only big villain around is Chrysalis. Cozy should either be still in school or in Tartarus. Same with Tirek. Yeah, I wonder. I mean, at least some of us tried. The same can't be said for every pony. Short Fuse, we've already been through this. Yeah, and I figured you're too scared of getting your hooves dirty, unlike me. I think you should stop acting like everything will be solved with brute force. Please, you'd miss me if I didn't. Besides, I'm taking some risks. Same can't be said about you and the Wonderbolts. Seriously, when's the last time you bozos tried something new? Always the same stunts and flights. Now, Short Fuse, there's no need to get personal. I ask you to take a moment to... See? This is why you got expelled from the group to begin with. I used to think that we could have been great flyers together, but now... Oh, don't bother with your gaslighting. When I was kicked out, you didn't even bother reaching out. Because I was working hard on becoming a Wonderbolt. Working hard? And you were stuck... Okay. Okay, sure. Break the fourth wall. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, I didn't expect that. I love how we kept mentioning
Nice one, Dev.
We kept mentioning various seasons and various episodes from different seasons. And then the game just does it as well. Now you know this is after season 7. Yeah, exactly. Good job. We did it. We figured that out. Riley, good to see ya. Oh my goodness. Chrysalis is a good candidate, but I don't know if she's in the right mind for this kind of thing at this point. Yeah. I don't think she would really care about, you know, kidnapping a few ponies to do this. Wonder if Thunderlane's gonna be confused about that statement, or if he knows. Yeah. Working hard and you were stuck as a trainee until season 7. Don't you dare dismiss my efforts like that. No, he knows. He knows. He knows what that means. What are you gonna do about it? Thunderlane spread his wings open, staring fiercely at Short Fuse. They look like they're about to brawl at any moment. Guys, wait! Are you trying to square up or what? I'd hate to embarrass a Wonderbolt in front of his fans. Oh right, you got none. Oh, that struck a chord. Thunderlane launched towards Short Fuse in a swift motion. However, Short Fuse flew off before Thunderlane could catch him. Hey, where do you think you were going? Time to test if you're Wonderbolt's material, Thunderboy. Catch me if you can! The two Pegasi darted away, leaving us in a cloud of dust. Seriously, what is Short Fuse's problem? Oh, man. Yeah, so... there was an implication there that they had some history. Like, maybe they used to be friends in this scenario. Like, I don't think they ever met in the official show, but, like, I like the implication of, like, you know, a past relationship being there. That's cool. Because no one talks about, like, you know, the washouts that were, you know, in the Wonderbolts and then got kicked out for any reason, you know, apart from Lightning Dust. Because she's the one that we saw the most of. I must apologize. He can be rather impulsive at times, but I believe he means well, for the most part. I hope so. Some pony like him could be a liability in a situation like this. I should make sure that neither of them get into trouble, if you'll excuse me. So now what? Well, I think we should... Oh! That stallion! He's waking up! Oh, we got Quibble! So loud. What is going... Oh, fantastic. I woke up in the middle of nowhere yet again. You know, to be fair, that does kind of happen to him pretty often. Hey! Are you alright? I approached the stallion, but he quickly held up a hoof to stop her in her tracks. Yeah, I have to do my best Patton Oswalt impression now. Hold on. Who are you? What am I doing here? Well, I'm Lyra Heartstrings, and this is my friend Moondancer. We woke up here just like you. You don't know why we're here, huh? Alright, whatever. I guess I'll play along. My name is Quibblepants. Don't know what else to say. Quibblepants. Okay, wait, I just realized something. We have Fancy Pants and Quibblepants in the same game. Which means exactly 1/6 of the cast are pants. We got double pants. Let's go. Also, I don't think I've ever thought about, like, you know, the possible relationship. No, I don't think they're related. I just think it's funny that, you know, we got, like, Fancy Pants and Quibble Pants. Although it would be cool if they were, like, distant cousins or something. Did you just say this isn't the first time that you wake up? This is not the first time you wake up in an unknown place? It's a long story. Let's just say that some of my friends love pulling pranks on me. One time I woke up in the middle of a forest and my friends acted like a bunch of bandits that were gonna kill me. Wait, really? That sounds a little too much. Anyways, what's the deal with this place? I don't remember how I got here, nor do I see an exit anywhere. Unfortunately, all of us are in the same boat. You're the last one to wake up. So how do we get here then? Surely you can't enter this place if there isn't an opening anywhere. Now, the thing about Quibblepants is he's really good at puzzles. So, he's gonna be... I think he's gonna be a good asset to the group, you know, because he might be, like, aggressive and stuff, but, like, he's smart. He is smart. He's good at the puzzles. If Smarty Pants is shown, I'm gonna lose it. Oh god, yeah. We actually don't know. We were all kidnapped and have been investigating this place for some time now. We haven't found anything so far. I guess I'll take your word for it, but I think that maybe you missed something. We didn't miss anything. We tested magic, force, even digging out of here. Nothing worked. Right, so you're telling me that some pony just threw up an impenetrable magic dome overnight, teleported us all inside, and now we're stuck. Yeah, that's ridiculous. We're standing under it right now. How is it still up for debate? I don't know. Maybe because the whole situation is insane? For all we know, this could be yet another prank or a setup. Maybe some rich noble pony thought it'd be hilarious to trap a bunch of us in a giant fishbowl. The fact that you supposedly haven't been able to break out, it's too convoluted in my opinion. It seems way too complex just to be a prank. You'd be surprised what ponies are willing to do for a laugh. Maybe if we find whoever's running this joke, we can get out of here. Or maybe we could acknowledge reality and start figuring out what to do next. Fine. Let's say you're right. Then what? Just give up and start making ourselves at home in a creepy abandoned hotel over there? We can't even get in the hotel yet. All the entrances are locked for some reason. Oh great, more mysteries. Fantastic. Love that for us. Complaining won't change the situation. Neither will acting calm like we know everything. If we really were kidnapped, shouldn't you be freaking out? I mean, you were literally taken into an isolated place against your will. You're right, but... So why aren't you panicking? Why aren't you treating this like a vacation? Excuse me, a vacation? You've been so nonchalant about this situation as if it was nothing but the newspaper Sudoku. The reason we've been calm, and that is an overstatement, is because panicking won't help. Oh, how pragmatic of you. Yeah, I'm not believing in anything until I see proof, evidence. So far, you've got none. This guy. Fine. If you're so insistent, why don't you go investigate yourself? That is what I was gonna do anyways. Oh, and I was having a normal Tuesday before I got dragged into something I didn't sign up for. Hey. And it's actually Tuesday today, so that's really good. Oh man, that's good. Quibblepants, hold on. Huh? Do you want to investigate together? Investigate together? What? Lyra, my blood pressure is rising just talking to this guy, and you want to work with him? Yeah, the more numbers we have on our side, the faster we can figure this out. Besides, you seem like a very smart pony. Oh, thanks. So, what do you say? Facing the situation alone or tagging with a couple of ponies I just met. You two already seem to know what's going on as well, but... Sorry, I think I'll go on my own. Wait, huh? Don't take this personally, I just work better alone. Guess that's fair. I just hope you're able to trust us at some point. Right. He left. What an intense guy. I get Reddit atheist energy from Quibblepants. I used to really ship him with Rainbow Dash because of that one episode, the first one, the one where they met. And then he got a wife and like a adopted daughter, and that just kind of went out the window. Fun fact, very very fun little thing. The episode Stranger Than Fanfiction aired on my birthday. So I kind of have like I feel a connection to that episode because I'm like, oh yeah, no, that aired on my 15th birthday, I think it was. Yeah, Stranger Than Fanfiction aired July 30th, 2016, I think it was. Yeah. And I remember watching it. It was fun. Mozart, man, thanks for the follow. So there's really nothing else to see here then, huh? Yeah, that episode was for me. I found it really cool that, you know, just, a pony episode about conventions aired on my birthday. I thought that was really cool. For now, at least, but I suspect that won't remain true for long. And I thought this was the main place we were supposed to check. Talk about a big bust. Well, I guess the last place to see is that market, right? Oh yeah, that's right. Quibblepants' wife and daughter were voiced by his actual wife and daughter as well. That was cool. It was, yeah. Worth a shot, I suppose. Not like we can investigate anything else. Alright, come on, let's go, Moon Dancer. Lara and I make it to the market, Fancy Pants mentioned. Cozy market? Is that a oh, cozy. Cozy mention. Cozy mention. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's probably not good, right? The sign, it looks like it was drawn by a foal. Uh-oh! Uh-oh intensifies. Uh-oh. No. Is Cozy Glow behind all this? I wouldn't put it past her. This feels like something Cozy Glow would do. Like, oh! Wait. Oh.
Veil. Gentlemen, we are fucked.
Okay, wait. So, I have read this theory. I really like this theory as well. There is a theory out there that Cozy Glow is actually from the human world, and she got through the portal. But because she's just a little girl, she goes into this, like, this pony world and sees them as her toys. And you know how some kids can play with their toys and they kind of act like they can just do whatever they want with them, right? It's like when you open a Sims game and you do, like, ridiculously crazy crimes against humanity, right? So that's why she becomes evil in the series, because she sees all of these ponies as just her toys, as if they're just there for her to play with. I could see Cozy Glow being the main villain here, where she sets all this up just so she can watch the ponies fight to the death or something, because she thinks it's fun. I picture Cozy Glow's chess master and everyone in the Equestrias are pawns. Well, her cutie mark is a rook. A chess piece. It's a rook. Yeah, so... Hey, drawing signs is very difficult. Even Pinkie Pie struggles at it sometimes. Whatever. Let's just get this over with. It also kind of, in a way, kind of makes a bit more sense for her to have kidnapped Babs' seed now, because, I mean, I know that she never met Babs, but, like, you know, it's just like, oh, who would kidnap a filly? Another filly. I don't know, it feels like it makes more sense than a grown pony to do it. If you had a rook go on the other side of the chessboard, the rook can become a queen. Yeah. Oh, I love the symbolism. For some reason, I kind of thought this place would be a little more full. The Tree of Harmony was supposedly the reason why she met Tyrek. Never trust a pony with a chess cutie mark. The number of times I've read fics where the bad guy has one. Oh goodness, yeah. Hello, Reed Blower. Babs. Yes. The Fancy Pants said he heard the voice of a mare, not a filly. I think he can differentiate the voice of a filly compared to a mare. Yeah. Unless she's got someone working for her. Like... I don't know. Do you think it's likely that she got Chrysalis working on this? Danganronpa and MLP, and it looks so good. It is really good. I'm having a lot of fun, Wolfang. I think as well, this game does a good enough job of, like, explaining the characters and what they're about well enough that you don't necessarily have to have seen the show to understand what's going on. Because, you know, we still got a good explanation and good characterization of, like, everyone here thus far. Yeah, Cozy would also need a lot of magic to make this barrier. She would not be able to do it herself. And I'm assuming that she's not Alicorn. Well, maybe she could be. This does seem to be maybe somewhere between Susan. I don't know. Okay. For some reason, I kind of thought this place would be a bit more full. I got a bad feeling about this. Wait, is that glue? Oh no, it's a fridge. Okay, I thought that was glue. We had another glue-is-like friendship moment, or at least I thought it was. Okay, this is ice, so that's probably water. Jeez. Oh, maybe there's something good to eat in the fridge. We open up the fridge, there's always some bottles of soda, cider, and a few bags of ice. Hey, I wouldn't be complaining about some bottles of cider. Oh, I was hoping there'd be fruits or vegetables to eat in here. Well, at least I can quench my thirst. Lyra, we don't know if that's... Huh? Ah, much better. The soda was still fizzy? Really hit the spot. If the soda was still fizzy, that means these bottles were put in the fridge recently. I'm not necessarily sure how true that would be. The shelves are stocked with grains, canned foods, and other imported snacks. Can't exactly make a meal out of anything here, not unless you want to eat corn straight from the can anyways. The other shelf had various toiletries, soap, shampoo, toothpaste, and a few healthcare products like bandages and disinfectants. Helpful for a small injury, but if someone's life were in danger... Yeah, you know, I just finished watching Squid Game with my mom. So like after seeing Squid Game, it's like it kind of feels like Squid Game. Let's see. I had to guess this would be the staff room, not that I see any staff around here. Have I finished season 1 yet of Squid Game? I finished season 3 last night. So I'm completely caught up of Squid Game, yes. Locked, of course. You think whoever abducted us is behind that door? I don't think it would be that easy, Lyra. Yeah, probably not. Would have been funny to see if they used the cursed MLP bottles. Hey, Lyra. Lyra? Lyra! What is it? Can you help me investigate instead of just standing there drooling? Sorry, it's my favorite brand of oats over there. Oh, we're keeping the oats joke. Okay, that's amazing. We don't even know if this other stuff is safe to eat. Fine. Believe me, Lyra, I would love to have something to fill my stomach too. Now she's just... Hi, Rebel. Yeah. Those oats, I cooked them up and ate them. Okay, so we've seen all that. I'd bother only putting a few bottles of drinks in the fridge. Maybe whoever took us is keeping all the good stuff for themselves? That's one theory. Yeah, and then we've got the staff meeting one. She's going back there again. What? I wasn't thinking about the oats, I swear. Lyra, you've been drooling this entire time. Can I click what's back here? The tools and things? Like, I see it. Yeah, no, I can't. Okay. Okay. What else can I click here? Okay. Box. Oh yeah. Good shout. Maybe there's something useful in these boxes. I searched through as many boxes as I could, but they were filled with nothing but random junk. Well, that was a total waste of time. I wouldn't say that. Now we know there's nothing in those boxes. I wish I had your optimism. Hi, Lumen. I really thought there'd be more than just a few snacks in here, or at least something else useful that would help us escape. Yeah, but there's still a little more in here to investigate. Come on. You turn the corner to the next aisle and... Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. On the wall we're lined with a variety of tools, from shovels to hammers, axes, and what appears to be a stun gun. Huh? What are these doing here? An axe? Why in Equestria would anyone need an axe in a place like this? Step back! Huh? We get Coco Pamel! You aren't allowed in here, so please go away. Without either of us realizing, a mare came up from behind. She looked timid, but completely on edge. We were just checking this place. We're not going to... You can't take these. Please, just leave them alone and go. She's trembling. I don't know how we can de-escalate. What's the commotion, Coco? Oh, the saffron masala! We got saffron masala as well. Oh my gosh, let's go. This taller mare. Have I seen her before? Well, 2 ponies entered the market, and I'm just making sure no pony touches these things. Oh, thank you for keeping guard on the tools, but you can stop now. What do you say we introduce ourselves to the 2 mares? Oh, alright. I'm Coco Pamel, just a dressmaker from Manhattan. And the name is Saffron Masala. Nice to meet you. Coco Pamel and Saffron Masala. I believe that would make us 15 ponies in total. Oh yeah, okay, it's growing. Hold on. Are you the Saffron Masala? Like, the owner of the Tasty Treat? Oh, Celestia, your food is amazing! I still dream about that biryani. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Though the restaurant is run by me and my father, I don't feel great taking all the credit. Oops, sorry. It's fine, a common mistake. Oh, don't talk about food, it makes me hungry. I haven't eaten anything since yesterday. I love the detail of Saffron being taller than most of them. Yes! Oh, Celestia, why is that? I was, really focused on working on a dress. Sometimes I'm so focused I forget to eat or sleep. Oh, she's just like me for real. Oh, I would love to cook for you, but there's no kitchen for what I've seen. Oh well. At least we have food for a few days. See, Moondancer, I told you we'd have edible food in here. Hang on. Are we sure it's even safe to eat? Well, I was checking the food here and I haven't been able to find anything fresh. It's only canned food, grains, and other junk food. Though I guess I can still work with this, as long as there's spices somewhere. So there's really no vegetables or fruits here, right? What about behind that door? Oh, that? Sadly, the door is locked. We can't enter it no matter how hard we try. Great, another mystery. Regardless, if we're trapped, at least we are guaranteed to last for a couple of days. Provided food is divided equally, that is. Great. Maybe they wanted to make sure we'd get all the food we needed? Don't be ridiculous. Kidnappers don't care about the living conditions for their victims. They could even leave the victim to starve for all they cared. What about these tools? Surely a kidnapper wouldn't provide the victim with any means of escaping either. Oh, I don't know anymore. This situation's been really confusing. I mean, I don't think you can really just use these tools for escape. But the fact they made some tools accessible for everyone. Something makes me think we're meant to use them. What? But why would I want to use a stun gun! But having these tools, wouldn't it also be a liability for kidnappers? We could use these to seriously injure them. It wouldn't make sense to me. Oh boy. Oh boy. Steel Melter, thank you for the follow. Yeah, okay, so it really does seem like they're meant to hurt each other with the tools. You're right, my apologies. That was a ridiculous theory. No, I think you're onto something. Huh? So far, we've been thinking like this is a normal kidnapping situation. But that doesn't explain everything we've encountered so far. That makes me believe something more sinister is coming next. More sinister? Every pony, please come to the hotel for an important gathering. Before I could respond, a sudden voice echoed through the store, like as if it came from a magic speaker. It had a childish ring to it. It came from a foal. It's Cozy Glow! It's Cozy Glow! It's definitely Cozy Glow. Oh my gosh. Oh. What the hey? Who said that? I don't like this. Not one bit. My heart sank as I processed the announcement. It didn't feel like a request. It was an order. The hotel? But it was just closed a moment ago. Do you think we should go?
Again, chat. We are fucked.
Yeah, we are. It is Cozy Glow. Hold on. Are we sure we want to comply with whatever they are saying? Failure to attend will result in immediate punishment. So don't make me wait! Punishment? That voice? It was now threatening us. I don't want to die for being disobedient. I have to go. Coco, wait! Coco Pomel didn't hesitate to leave us. Saffron Marcella ran after us, leaving Lyra and I alone. The announcer sounded like a filly. I'm pretty sure it was a trick, like a voice-altering spell. But the only time I've ever heard of ponies changing their voices was with those flowers from the Everfree Forest. There's no way an actual filly's involved in this. It's just creepy to think about. Ladies, apologies for interrupting, but I believe your presence is already requested somewhere. Despite his usual composure, Fancy Pants' tone carried an edge of urgency. Oh, Fancy Pants, are you gathering every pony? We don't want to find out the true extent of our captor's malice. I advise that we simply follow along. Right. Sorry. Let's go, Moondancer. Punishment. That's what the voice said. Something so simple, yet so ominous. What could it possibly mean? It wasn't just the punishment hanging over us now. There was still the hotel, the dome, the kidnapping. None of it made sense. I didn't have all the answers yet. We finally made our way to the hotel, which was indeed open. Inside was almost every pony present, with just a few missing. They shared our same look of uncertainty. But as I kept looking into the crowd, I couldn't find the pony who had called us. You stay here. I'll gather the remaining ponies. Fancy Pants left immediately. Who called us? Where are they? Are we finally meeting our kidnappers? We entered the hotel, but we haven't found any pony. Oh, great. A frickin' prankster. Ugh, typical. Sorry for being fashionably late. I'm here now. Okay, Trail of Harmony, you already caught my interest, but now that Cozy Glow is involved, I'm absolutely interested in finding out where this is going. Yes! Yes! Oh my god, yes. This is good. I think this is the prologue. I'm not sure if this is like an ongoing thing, like if there's more chapters later on, but if there's more chapters later on, I definitely want to stream the rest of them. Like, this is such a good story. What's with this guy? 1, 2, 3. Thunderlane counted under his breath. Alright, 12 of us are here. I reckon seeing 15 of us when we first woke up. Still 3 missing. Really? Did they not get the memo or something? What's three missing? Fancy Pants appeared, levitating limestone in an aura of magic. Oh, I said put me down! He unceremoniously dropped her on the ground, landing with a loud thud. There will be more chapters down the road. I just subscribed to their YouTube channel. I can't wait for the rest of these. These are really good. This is good. This is really good. With limestone accounted for, that left just one. And that pony was Sunburst! Silver Star, have you seen Sunburst? Huh, I'm afraid I haven't. Where could he be? We agreed to meet up later. On cue, he finally burst through the doors, panting heavily. I'm so sorry, everyone. I thought I'd seen something. So, does that mean every pony's here? I think so. Yeah. Who called us here? Yeah, why summon us if you're not even gonna show up? Every pony! Over there! We all looked to where Saffron was pointing, and what appeared in front of us was... Oh. It's her! She has the Alicorn amulet! We were fucking on the money! Oh my god! Look at that! Cozy Glow, Alicorn amulet. You guys were right. Let's go. Wow. There were mentions of the Alicorn amulet earlier. Whoa. We're good. We're good. We're good. You guys are good. You guys are good. Let's go. Let's go. Everyone is horrified. The room fell into a dead silence when the little Pegasus, wearing a strange amulet around her neck, popped up. What is going on?
Golly, you all look so intense. Isn't this exciting?
A filly? What's a filly doing here? You gotta be kidding me. A child? Really? Well, she's not the only filly here. Maybe she got kidnapped too. Or maybe she got lost.
Hey, don't treat me like a child. Your group already has one.
Excuse me for asking, but who are you? Most important yet, what are your intentions? What? You think she'll just answer because you were so polite? Something isn't right. Are you the one behind this? Yeah, what are you doing here? Wait, are we sure we should be blaming a filly for our situation?
Well, aren't you all impatient? Fine, I'll entertain you. The name's Cozy Glow. I'll be your lovely host for this little game. Isn't that just delightful?
Oh man. Yep, she's playing games with us. Yep, I think this is kind of feeding into that theory I mentioned earlier.
Hi, Blue Scale, how we doing?
Host? What are you talking about?
Let me explain. You're trapped in here with no way out. But of course you already know that. You must be thinking, trapped? I can't be trapped here forever. How do I get out? Well, lucky for you, there's a way to escape from this dome.
A way to escape? Is that even possible? Oh, awesome! Where's the exit door? I got a couple of ponies waiting for me outside. There's no way it's that simple, you idiot!
Hey, that idiot is right. It's actually pretty simple.
See, I told you. Hey.
In order to escape, you have to do just one thing. And that is... kill some pony else.
Yup. Kill each other? You can't be serious. Alright, that's enough. This prank isn't funny anymore. Murder? Isn't that perhaps a little too grotesque? Yeah, no pony will kill each other just because you ask them to. Are we sure we should listen to what this filly is saying? And what if we simply refuse to kill?
Interesting question. I guess he'll be here forever. Well, at least until I get bored and leave you without food and supplies. I only have so much attention I give to the daily life segments of this game, you know.
No, that isn't going to happen. I'm a Wonderbolt. My team would notice if I'm gone. They would search everywhere just to find me. I have to agree, it's not possible to get away with kidnapping 15 ponies, especially if we consider the status of some of us. Many relevant figures have gone without a trace. Surely that won't go unnoticed.
I expected this reaction, but that's fine. I'll let you in on a little secret. It's already been a week since you've all disappeared.
A week?
Wait, how? It's simple, really. Once you were kidnapped, you were put to sleep until every pony else was gathered. And just today, you're finally allowed to wake up. But the thing is, no one came here to rescue you. So keep waiting for salvation. I'll enjoy watching your so-called harmony crumble into chaos.
A week? Hearing that didn't sit well with my stomach, and it was not just from hunger. Does that mean we've been missing for a couple of days and no ponies come to find us? Who was this filly? How did she get away with these abductions? But most importantly, what is that thing on her neck? That's enough, Cozy Glow! Starlight Glimmer?! Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Where did she come from? What? Starlight Glimmer is in here, what? Oh my god! We got Starlight Ex Machina. Some ponies shouted through the entrance. It was a mare who I hadn't seen before. Oh, but he knows who she is. Starlight! I was right to be suspicious when you came into my office, Cozy. I see you've stolen the Alicorn amulet, too. Oh my god, so... yeah, School of Friendship is canon in this.
Ugh, Starlight Glimmer. Of course you'd show up and try to ruin my fun. Well, whatever game you were planning on playing with these ponies, it ends now. What are you gonna do about it? This little amulet makes me unstoppable. We'll see about that. I won't let you hurt them! Ooh, okay, here we go. Man, this is good. Starlight's magic flashed bright. Her horn gave off excess sparks as she charged up a spell. Every pony stay back! We all did as we were told, getting as far away as possible from Starlight and Cozy. Oh, that's adorable. But if you really want a challenge... The amulet around Cozy's neck began to shine an unsettlingly bright red. Then, challenge accepted. Look! Is that a horn? No, that's not possible. I didn't think I'd have to show up so soon, but I guess I'll have to make an example out of you. Starlight! Don't worry, I'll get out of this. Now then, this is what happens to naughty ponies who try to get in my way. Starlight's bubble shrank in size. Yeah! I had to. I had to try to help this pony. I tried to take a step forward, but the aura of malice coming from this magic bubble. Yeah, we've seen Cozy as an Alicorn before. She just couldn't, like, do what she did last time. So they gave her the Alicorn amulet. Just like my body refused to move. At the corner of my eye, I saw everyone just as frozen. Everyone except... Sunburst, of course, yeah. Starlight, hang on, I'll get you out of there! Don't worry about me. Just focus on... Did she kill Starlight? Did Starlight just die? Oh my god, no! She fucking killed her! No!
Don't let your kids watch it!
No! Sunburst, no! Starlight? No, 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 you can't! It all happened so suddenly. One moment Starlight was there, and then the next, she was gone. Oh, no, he's so sad! Oh, I like the detail of the monocle falling off of Fancy Pants here. Every pony was appalled at the gruesome sight. Amidst the dreadful silence, Sunburst sobs were the only noise that filled the ambience. Oh my gosh, no. The poor boy, how could you do that to him?
Well, that was surprisingly easy. I was hoping she'd put up more of a fight. Oh, well. That should prove I'm not fooling around. Should any of you try to leave your hooves on me, you'll meet the same fate as her. Now, let's go over the rules of our game, unless any pony wants to object.
Is this a fan game? Yes. Yes, it is. And it's a really good one so far. Every pony was too shocked to protest.
Very well. Like I said, the only way to escape is to kill one of your friends. But that's not enough. A subsequent trial will be held, where you'll try to determine the identity of the killer. If they get caught, only they'll face punishment, and the rest of you will continue to live as normal. But if you fail to identify the killer, however, everyone besides the killer faces punishment, and they get to leave the dome. Sounds very simple if you ask me. Oh well. I've opened the rest of the building to you. Go ahead, explore, settle in wherever you'd like. Have fun, and happy killing!
Everything felt heavier now. The air, the silence, the weight in my chest. It all pressed down on me like the walls of this place were closing in. I looked around at the others, searching for something, comfort, understanding, maybe even strength. But all I saw were faces twisted with fear and despair. No one spoke, no one moved. It was like we'd all been frozen in the moment we saw Starlight disappear. And Cozy Glow. The way she was smiling, like this was some twisted game she couldn't wait to play. That filly, if she even is a filly, held all the cards. Her words, her threats, the blood-red glow of that amulet. The rules she laid out were simple. Sickeningly simple. Escape was possible, but the price? Take a life, then let the rest take the fall? And for what? Freedom? Survival? Oh, this is... Ponies in this room, they were strangers to me yesterday. But now, there's something more. Oh my god! Hi, blank card. Oh my god.
Big shout out to the blank card 122, who was recently playing Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin.
Nice.
Check out their cool stream sometime.
How's Dark Souls? Is this Dangan V3 ponies? This is, So I don't know much about Danganronpa, admittedly. Although, I might end up getting into it now. Because this is really good. But yeah, this is a fan game. This is a fan game about, like, Danganronpa with ponies in it. And oh my god, it is so good. It's definitely very dark. We just saw a pony die in a bubble. We've just discovered that, it's, like, an evil child. This is literally Dangan V3. Okay. Well, I guess I don't have to play that one then. But, yeah, oh man. This is fun, though. This is good. Okay, like, I did say that I don't know much about Danganronpa. But I have a feeling that they had a child villain in, like, one of the games at some point. Am I correct in that? Is that what you're saying? Is that what makes this very like Danganronpa V3? Is that it, or was it something else? I don't know, I feel like I've seen something or heard something at some point. Maybe I'm wrong. The ponies in this room, they were strangers to me yesterday, but now there's something more. Is that Ultra Despair Girls? You're asking the wrong horse. Fellow captives, potential allies, potential threats. I looked at the Earth ponies first. Oh yeah, this is the Earth ponies page. One stomped the floor, muttering curses under his breath. Another just stared at her own trembling hooves. They were supposed to be the strong ones, the grounded, dependable type. But right now, even they looked ready to break. And now we've got the Pegasi. Have we got 5 of each kind? I think we might have 5 of each kind. Cursing in MLP? Yeah, you know, there hasn't been any like explicit like curses yet. Like no one has said like fuck or shit or anything. But like yeah, 15 total, so 5 of each tribe checks out. Yeah, I think so, because yeah, we got alright, so yeah, I guess so, because yeah, we saw 5 Earth ponies, 5 Pegasi, so there must be 5 unicorns as well. Excrement. Yeah. Pegasi weren't doing much better. Flight should have been their freedom, but here, it was just a reminder of what they lost. The fact that, like... Yeah, we got 3 Wonderbolts, a washout, and Fluttershy's good-for-nothing brother. One moment they were living their own lives, the next, forced into a twisted game. There's children on Santa's naughty list in Ultra Despair Girls. Oh, okay, so I guess it's... Okay, so I guess it's that then. In a way, I'm kinda glad that I'm going in blind with, like, not much knowledge about Danganronpa, because, like, this is... It feels like I'm getting, like, the true experience here. It's like... If this is really, like, another story that already exists. But yeah. Affinity Compact, welcome. Hi. If you like ponies, and if you like Danganronpa, then I'd say this is probably a good time too, but I think it's even more fun that I just have not engaged with a story like this. I wondered which one would be first to fall from grace when fear takes over their body. Now, I feel like Zephyr, with all of these, like, you know, like, the rest of them are all objectively good flyers. Really good flyers. But at the end of the time, I kind of feel like he's that one idiot character that somehow makes it a little longer than the others. You're already drawing fan art? Oh, yeah, oh my god, good. I really like as well that it's not like... When you get pony games, you typically get, like, you know, the main characters or whatever. It's really cool to have this situation where none of these are main characters. Like, they're all background ponies. Like, they're all, like, they're characters we've seen around. In some cases, they've had their own episodes. Like, all of these guys have had their own episodes. We know them. And this is just a game about them. Yeah, we don't have derpy. We don't have, like, the fan favorites. Like, I feel like the closest we have to a fan favorite here is probably our Heartstrings. But, like, it makes sense for her to be there. And yeah, of course, like, the protagonist is Moondancer. That's, like... It's a very interesting choice, and I like the choice. It's a good one. It's a good choice. And then the unicorns. Yep. Here we go. And then there were the unicorns. My kind. I could see the denial in their eyes. The same look I probably had myself right now. But deep down, we all know the truth. Even our magic was useless here. All the knowledge, all the logic, all the spell work. None of that could explain what was happening. How do minds fracture when pressed against the unthinkable? What compels a pony to hold to their values or succumb to corruption? If Cozy was to be believed, it would only be a matter of time until some pony finally decides to play along. Until then, it's me versus every pony. Oh, that was so good! Whew. Nice. So I guess that's the prologue. Whoa, okay. Man, Bright Kiltersot did a lot himself. Fair play to him. Oh my goodness. He got some help though, yeah. It's cool. It's like, it's a little jarring without end credit music, but like it's wow. Yeah. This is good. I can't wait to see more of this. It's good. Having a lot of fun with it. Yeah, so this is the prologue. Smolder? Hold up. Hold up. Are we done? We've only just been studying for 5 minutes, Smolder. But this sucks! Well, no one said that learning about friendship was easy. Yeah, but did it have to be so boring? Oh, it's not so bad, Smolder. Yeah, studying always better when you know it, friends! Yeah, a lot of things are better when I'm studying with you guys. And they're a lot more fun than studying, that's for sure. Well, after we're done studying, we can go do one of those fun things together, alright? That sounds good. I've been dying to go swimming at the lake again. And deal with Yona doing cannonballs when I just want to take a nap by the water. Griffin's just jealous that Yak's best at splashing. Something on your mind, Silverstream? Yeah, we got some. We get the student 6 in here as well. Oh my god, are they gonna be the ones to save us? Like, perhaps Dargon Darkfire. Hi. Oh, it's nothing. I just wanted to ask Counselor Starlight a Oh! Right! Starlight is the counselor in this, and now she's just gone. This is how they're gonna find out that something is going on, because Starlight is suddenly missing. Danganronpa was 99% an inspiration for this. Oh no, it was. It definitely was. An alternate season 8. It kind of feels like an alternate season 8, yeah. I wanted to ask Counselor Starlight a question earlier today, but she wasn't in her office again. Again? Yeah, it's weird. I've been trying to see her for a week at this point, but she's just not around. That sounds strange. She probably just went off on one of those friendship missions or whatever our professors usually go on. The ones where our homework becomes super easy. You know it. Shame that Starlight must have been called away instead of Professor Applejack. Wow. Okay, he's not an Applejack fan. I guess Applejack is just not a good teacher. You know, to be fair, if there was a teacher to work students hard, it would absolutely be Applejack. Yeah, no Trixie yet is a bit surprising. Do you think this is before or after Trixie became her secretary? A hard flank, yeah, she probably is. Must be important friendship mission if Counselor gone so long. Actually, now that I think of it, has anyone seen Cozy Glow lately? Haven't seen her much around either. Oh yeah, I see where this is going. Not since last week, I think? Yeah, I haven't seen her in and out of class either. You think she got called away for the same friendship quest? Starlight and Cozy Glow on the same friendship quest. Maybe she got some pony sickness or something. Oh, I'm sure she's fine. She's always been so dedicated to learning all about friendship. I don't think she'd want to miss out on any lessons if she could help it. Yeah, I guess you're right. They'll turn up eventually. Yeah, well, I hope Cozy's good with makeup work, because I'm not helping her with all that. That's not what good friend's supposed to do, Gallus. Oh well. End of the game. Oh. Nice. Real nice. This is good. Oh my gosh. I love all the artwork for this as well. Like all the, yeah. Was there a class trial? It was just the prologue, so we haven't really gotten anywhere yet, but, yeah, that was good. Both of them being friends and the Alicorn amulet involved. Yeah, true. Before, because that was when Starlight became head mayor of the school. Oh yeah, okay, so Trixie is not involved in the school here. We gotta remember as well, like, Trixie is also good friends with Sunburst. So, it's not just that Starlight went missing, it's also that he went missing. This really caught my interest. I'm looking to see- yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing more. They probably also just launched the Alicorn amulet into space or something. It's never really explained what was done with it. I think it was sent away to get destroyed or something, but we never really saw where exactly it went. I want to see... It's probably not going to be a while until the next part comes out, but, I just want to have a look-see now. Is there, like, maybe a roadmap or something? Let me see here. There is a Discord server. Prologue is also out on YouTube for anyone who can't play the game, but you guys experienced it here tonight as well. So thank you for that. It would have been so easy for you to just, you know, watch the YouTube, but instead you decided to watch me play through it. Yeah, also one of Pinky's sisters. Yeah, so yeah, one of Pinkie Pie's sisters, and like her sisters are really, her entire family are really close, and of course hardworking as well. If she just disappeared, if Limestone just disappeared one day, like it definitely would get noticed. Yeah, and like Saffron Masala suddenly going missing from the Tasty Treat when she runs it with her dad. And like we've seen their relationship. They have a good father daughter relationship. So it's weird that she'd just go missing. Yeah, if we talk about all of this, Thunder Lane disappearing from the Wonderbolt suddenly. Now Sky and Vapor Trail, they're kind of middle importance because they're training to be Wonderbolts, but they're not officially Wonderbolts yet. So I'd kind of say the Wonderbolts might assume the worst about them instead of, you know, having a search party for them or something. Yeah, the town's sheriff missing is definitely odd. Babs is still only a child. Like, I can imagine, you know, Babs' family going absolutely insane that she's missing. Missing siblings of the Elements of Harmony. Yeah, exactly. There's that. Lyra gone missing from Bon Bon. Yeah. Now, I was thinking about that. I was like, is Bonbon on secret agent duty at the moment or something? Somewhere she had to leave Lyra alone, and that's how they got separated, because, you know, I don't know, it's definitely a bit odd that, you know, Bonbon hasn't come to find her. I don't think they're married yet. So, girlfriend? Let's see. Who else do we have? Quibble. I don't think Quibble has a girlfriend and a daughter just yet. Because, well, they were together in season 9, but I don't know, like, last time we saw, like, they were all together in season 9, but before that, we had last seen them in, I think it was season 6. So, I mean, they had 3 seasons to get together. We don't know when exactly they got together. We can only sort of guess. All we know is they still absolutely... They were together by season 9, but it seemed pretty recent as well. So I don't know if season 8 is too recent. Short fuse being missed from the washouts. I feel like Lightning Dust would definitely kind of think that's weird. I'm not sure if she'd cared enough to, like, actively go look for him, but she'd definitely be like, what's going on there, you know? Fancy Pants is a member of high society, so it's definitely like, you know, how haven't Canterlot launched a thing? And, like, you know, what about Fleur-de-Lis? Like, isn't she meant to be, like a really close friend of his? It's never really implied. It's never really, you know, explained what they are, but, like, they seem to care about each other at least. So, what's the story there? Fluttershy's brother going missing? Okay, I know that we joke a lot. Like, on one hand, he's an adult, so, you know, he kind of, like, you should be able to do what he wants. And plus, we haven't seen him for a good while. We only saw him really that one time, apart from Sparkle 7. So even though it's kind of portrayed as his parents tend to coddle him quite a bit, and the only one who puts him in his place is Fluttershy, him kind of disappearing, I don't think they'd feel it's a bit weird. I don't know if, like, we don't know if he's dropped out of college by that. Well, no, Flutter Brother was a season 6 episode though, wasn't it? So he should have dropped out at that point. I'm not sure if he's realized his talent in stylist yet. Well, he did at the end of that episode. So, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't seem like he's really doing anything with his life yet, though. Like, I don't know, he still gives unemployed dropout vibes. And then, who else have we got? Coco Pamel. Yeah. She kind of worked alone after the whole thing. Like, you know, she used to work for Suri Polymer, but obviously she doesn't as of season 4. I think, you know, she was mostly alone in her apartment after that, so I can kind of see... I can see her being taken away. Who else do we have? That leaves us with... Yeah, Sunburst disappearing. Again, Sunburst was kind of a hermit. Like, I know he's a crystaller and everything again, but, like, I mean, I don't think he had to check in that often. So, yeah, Sunburst getting kidnapped, it's kind of... I can kind of see it, like... It's nice that they put Starlight in there. Because, like, it makes sense that Starlight would see that he's missing. But yeah, it's funny that we haven't run to Trixie yet. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. This one's good. This is give me a lot of food for thought. I think why I like this one as well is I mentioned the friendship test and how it was my favorite pony creepypasta. It's kind of giving the same energy as friendship test. Like, it kind of is. It's like, you know, Pony decides, I want to play a game with all of you here. And does like a Hunger Games, Squid Game-esque kind of setup with all the characters that we know and love. But this time, it's not the main 6. It's other ponies. It's 15 other ponies that we know well. Not as well as, like, the main 6. But, like, well enough so that, like, you know, we know them, but also there could be, like, some really good character potential in there. So I'm excited to see what they do with it. And just, oh yeah, no, it's gonna be good. The most worrying disappearance for the country should be Thunderlane and Fancy Pants. But Cozy most likely made up some story or lies. And the one week nap was also a lie. Yeah, we have, 15 strong secondaries. That's a good way of putting it. Because they're all, like, good supporting roles. Yeah. No, man, this is good. I might have to join that server as well, because I really had fun. I really had fun doing this. Hell yeah. You know, while I'm thinking about it as well, reminder that I also have a Discord server. if you want to join, it's it's up there. Really good place to be if you like Uma Musume. Both of those links work, by the way. Don't worry about there being 2 of them. Yeah. Hi, Swift. Cozy herself had a twisted view on friendship, plus she's a little pony who's a giant mystery, so having her being the antagonist here makes it all the more intriguing because you never know what else she's capable of. Yeah, I really think to me, it really, really feels like that theory that she's a human child that went through the portal and she sees she sees Equestria as her big play world. She doesn't understand really properly that, like, the ponies aren't just her to toy with. That they're, like, you know, actual beings and stuff. And she's just kind of playing around with them. So, it feels like an adaptation of that theory, but I love it. I love it so much. It's so good. Darn sociopaths. Yeah. Man. Good, though. Yippee! Just about put us up to 3 hours, too. That's... Ugh! Ugh! Feels like a shorter stream than usual, but, you know, I'm pretty okay with that. Ugh. Ah. Really hope her motivation is explained, but I only have full faith they will. Yeah! I think she was a rushed villain. They didn't take a proper time to do a proper backstory. Cutie marks should represent a good trait, and her cutie mark should have been coordination or good leadership, but she mistook it for control. I think that's what it is, yeah. Like, good at organizing things, but became a micromanager, basically. And it just got really extreme. and definitely way too far. Oh, goodness me. Ah. Why am I EP? Yeah, this has been good though. This was really good. So I think if provided nothing comes up, like probably Saturday would be the next time. I'm gonna have to think about what I want to stream next now, because I feel like my initial backlog has kind of it's been done now. Like I did all the ones that I really wanted to do. Yeah, there's definitely yeah. I'm gonna have to go over everything. Oh yeah, I was talking to you about some of the I was talking to some of you about this earlier, but like, look at this game, okay? I kind of got jump scared by this email, this Steam email earlier on today, because do you ever just like I feel like that one kid with the stuttering thing. Have you ever had a dream where, yeah. Yeah, so do you ever, like, save a game to your, what's happening here? You ever save a game to your wish list, and then when it comes out, you forget about it? My wife threw out my card collection, so I bought a dump to find them all. Probably the second... The only other time I have seen a game with a title this long is, yeah, you want those games, right? So let's go play them. Here you are. You know, that one? The one where the clown with the red blue... yeah. Okay, so far it seems to be mixed. Okay. It was literally only released today. It's $4.77 USD. Oh dear, okay, so it looks like there's bugs, okay. The worst one where your autosave got deleted after starting. Okay, so it sounds like it needs a bit of polish. I think it could be a good game, it just needs a little bit of polish, yeah. Game's alright if you like to do the same thing over and over again. You know what else I want to really play? Which I can play because I do have it. I've never done a stream of Power Wash Simulator. And I know that some people have. And it seems that people enjoy Power Wash Simulator streams. And I have two amazing DLCs for it. We have the Wallace and Gromit DLC and the Shrek DLC. Cannot get any better than that, okay? And I think I have Fidget to thank you for that one, okay? Yes. The lore of Power Wash Simulator is crazy. I've done House Flipper before, and like that, the lore in that game is kind of wild too. That reminds me, I'll have to do like House Flipper, in VR at some point, because there is a VR mode. Power Wash Simulator is a great game. I know it's got like, it's got co-op in it as well, I think. Yeah, I don't know if I do it co-op or like just alone, but like I want to do the Shrek and Wallace and Gromit ones. 4 players. Okay, interesting. Yeah, so that's definitely on my like to do games that I really want to play. There's games that have done updates as well. Like, Do you remember when I played Animal Shelter? It was over 3 years ago. Maybe some of you remember, but basically I did a stream as Fluttershy, where I played a game called Animal Shelter Simulator. And I remember it was really nice at the time, but it had a couple of bugs. It seems that they've patched it and like made it so much better since then. So considering the last time I played it was 3.5 years ago, I would like to do that one again. And apparently they released a DLC for horses, but it apparently needs work. Oh man. Yeah, there's definitely some games that I need to do here. I would like to do a Beacon Pines playthrough as well at some point. I feel like I'm super late to that party, but like it seems good. Bunny Graveyard as well, because I know Reva played that one recently. I actually gifted her that one, and she ended up really liking it and saying it was really good. I was like half lurking her stream when she did that because I wanted to play for it. I wanted to play it myself as well. They have a second, I think the second chapter is coming out very soon too, I think, so I believe. Deltarune, I need to continue Deltarune as well, because I've done the first 2 chapters. I feel like everyone's done the first 2 chapters, but like the rest of the chapters released when I was away in America, and I simply did not have enough time to just start a new playthrough. But now that I'm home, I could do that. Good lord, the ads, I feel like they're so common. I'm so sorry. I'm just looking through. Oh, yes! I do want to go through, the rest of the games that, the rest of the games from Enigma Studio. So maybe some of you remember me playing a game called Mothered. So I did Mothered, like, just before I left for America. I know the dev. I really liked Mothered. He also made the upcoming horse game Tolt, which I think we all liked Tolt. So I would like to see his other games, because I know that he has 2 other games. He's got Echo Stasis and the Enigma Machine. The Enigma Machine, I believe, is the first one, and Echo Stasis is the third one. So I'd like to do those. Oh goodness. I gotta do FNAF Secret of the Mimic. I have to, at some point. Itching to play more FNAF games. And like I haven't been able to touch Secrets of the Mimic because again, it released in the summer.
The Mimic.
Yes, the Mimic. And it looks like it got a major patch recently as well, which is good. Yeah, no, I've heard Secret of the Mimic is meant to be really good. It's like, I know I should probably finish Security Breach first. Yeah, thank you! Thank you! Thank you so much. Thank you. I should ask Stellar if he wants to continue Goat Simulator 3 because it was very fun last time. If there's more for us to do in it, because I know a lot of it is probably DLC content at that point. We got through quite a bit of it that time, in all fairness. Oh, right, oh goodness, oh no, I might regret revealing this. So, mm. Ah. Secret of the Mimic changes the overall lore a lot, but it seems that Steelwood Studios want to make the franchise into their own lore. That's all I'll say. Okay, okay. Okay, so what I was gonna say. So, 2.5 years ago, I played I Am Fish, and it seems like everyone liked that one because, sometimes we still talk about that one. Sometimes we still talk about that stream. It seems that everyone liked I Am Fish. But before I Am Fish was I Am Bread. And it happened to be on sale recently. So I grabbed it. I remember watching people play I Am Bread and completely lose their mind over it. I remember Jacksepticeye was playing it and I was watching him and I thought it was the funniest thing when I was like 10. Maybe that would be fun. Well, fun. It'll probably be fun for me for like 5 minutes. It'll probably be fun for you a lot more. Seeing me like rage and go crazy.
Cheese.
Cheese, indeed, yes. I have 2 games about alligators that I have to play at some point. I've done the first Life is Strange. But I've never done Life is Strange 2. Or Before the Storm. See you later, alligator in a wild crocodile. Yeah! Yeah, it's like... Yeah, no, I got so many games here to last me a good while here. Yeah. No, we'll be fine. We'll be fine for a good long time. Sometimes it's like hard to decide what games I should keep for myself and what games I should like do streams of. I mean, at the moment I'm playing through Fallout 4. Oh! Tracker died, sorry. Yeah, it's kind of weird to think that I've been doing this for 5 years. Like, damn, when I started out, I was a scrappy 19-year-old. Bored in the middle of COVID. And now, just... I'm doing whatever I'm doing. What emails am I getting? I'm terrified. Oh my god. Wait, what? I got some emails. I'm terrified. But for some reason, my Steam page on my computer is not refreshing. Oh god. Oh! Okay, okay. So, we've talked about I Am Bread, we've talked about I Am Fish. A third I Am game has hit the Phoenix Redtail stream. This one's a little bit different though. I've been wanting this one though. Oh my goodness. It is I Am Cat. That game is a VR game where you are a cat tormenting the shit out of a grandma. Oh man, I feel like that's a Sparkathon play. I Am Weasel! Yes, oh my god. Thank you so much, Soul Kitty! If you're here, I don't know if you're here or not, but like, thank you, oh my gosh. And then... No, Soul Kitty's definitely lurking because I mentioned I had 2 Gator games to play and he gifted me a third one! I guess I have 3 Gator games that I have to play now. Oh my god, Hello Kitty Island Adventure. I've been itching to play that one. Ah, thank you so much. It means a lot. I am cow. I should just create a category for, like, I am games, and then see how many I get. You seemed earlier in, Clone Drone, and, thought of it as a game as, for Sparkathon. I played Clone Drone at a previous Sparkathon. I think so. Let's see. Last played January 1st, 2022. That was the date of my first Sparkathon. Yeah. Okay, so, yeah. I last played Clone Drone The Danger Zone Sparkathon 1. The first one. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's definitely been a while. It's definitely been a bit. Their biggest change was co-op mode. Okay, yeah, that's cool. I might have to check that one out again because I know that one's good for they have a good Twitch interaction. Yeah, they have a good Twitch interaction. So yeah, maybe I'll bring that one back. I'm glad that we're talking about Sparkathon a bit. And that you're helping me with the decision making of this. I will reveal one thing about it, okay? I'm gonna reveal just one thing about it here, right? So I should move to the center of the screen while I'm talking to you. I feel so weird just being in, like, the corner. There we go. Okay, up close and personal. How's that? Maybe a little too close. Personal space. There we go. Ah! Oh my god. Okay, I will reveal one little thing. One little thing as a treat, okay? About Sparkathon this year. So, let's see. The past 4 Sparkathons have never been more than a day, right? So, we've had... The first Sparkathon was 15.5 hours. The second one was around that as well. I think like 18 hours. The third one was 24 hours. And the fourth one was, I think it was around 15 or 16 again. Yeah. I have decided that this year... No, God no, I am not doing 21 days. Absolutely not. No, no. No, because I want Sparkathon to stay special, right? I am personally against uncapped subathons because I feel like they lose their novelty after a while. I want Sparkathon to still be a highlight of a year, a highlight of the year that only happens once a year and is special. And it's only there for a few days. Kind of like Christmas. Everyone looks forward to Christmas because it's only a few days and it happens once a year. And it's really, really fun when it happens. And because it also is, like, short and only happens once a year, it also means I can put every bit of effort into making it as fun as possible. So no, it's not going to be 3 weeks long. But I've decided that this year, Sparkathon is going to be a weekend. We're going to do more than one day. That's a big step, right? Now, in previous years, I haven't been able to do this because I've had a minimum wage job. But at the moment, I have decided, maybe you've heard, maybe you've seen, yesterday I made a pretty big purchase. So, an animation software that I have wanted for a while, Moho Pro, went, they're having a Black Friday sale. And the software was 40% off. Originally, $400. Down to $240. Now, I couldn't just leave it there, could I? Especially when I'm hoping to, you know, get picked up by an animation studio at some point, right? Now that I'm graduated and all that, right?
Mom just wants to flex her unemployed state. Help us buy food.
Yeah, look, I might not have money right now, but it's fine. Basically, what I'm trying to say is I'm taking this time to work on my portfolio and stuff, build things up, so that I can actually, you know, it'll increase the chances of getting, like, a proper job and not just, you know, working in retail stores for the rest of my life. I decided that right now I shouldn't do both. I should invest all my time into this. It means I have more time for streaming too. It also means that, you know, I have weekends again. So, I'm gonna do this for a while at least. You know, if I decide to go get another retail job for a while, then I will. But I've decided that, you know, at least for the next month and a half, this is what I want to do right now. So, taking the plunge as you will. Which means, yeah, Sparkathon this year is going to be longer. And I can't wait for it. And I hope you guys are excited too. Ah, Sunlight and Leo, hello, welcome back. So, like, I know people in past years have said as well, like, oh man, Sparkathon is the one day I can't make it or whatever. And dates are still yet to be revealed as well. But I'm hoping I can say something. Ah, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm hoping I can say something about dates soon. And I want to, like, announce the lineup in, like, a special way this time too. But yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah. Because, well, really, when I think about it, the past, like, 4 years, I've basically just been non-stop working the whole time. And, as a result, I haven't really had much time to, like, you know, expand my craft. So, finally, I got time to do that. And, you know, I figured that, you know, since I now have my degree, since I'm officially a graduate and everything, this is the time to do it. And, if I get picked up by a studio, I'll get paid even better! And then it'll be alright. Yeah, and then, like, you know, I'll be doing something that I actually want to do. That would be super nice. Especially when there's, you know, there's studios in Ireland that use this software. If you've ever seen, Wolfwalkers, that was made by, that was made by a studio right here. Yeah. And it was actually through them I found out about Mohu. It was through them that my university found out about them. They invited the studio in for a talk, like, months ago. And they were like, yeah, this is what we use. We use Moho. And everyone was just like, wow, this looks like a great software. And honestly, since I got it last night, I've just been working on it. And it's so nice to use. I can't wait to make my first animation with it and, like, show you guys what I've been working on. Because, oh my gosh. It's gonna be so good. Oh, Maya, hello. Wow, look at that. Watch streak. Let's go. 10! Let's go. I was lurking while you were playing the game earlier. It was fun to listen to your narration. Thank you, Cloudy. I feel like it's been a while as well since I've been able to get into the voice acting aspect of the of the games. Like, that was kind of what I started off doing when I started streaming, because, well, I couldn't really do much else. It was before I had any avatar of any description, so all I could use was my voice and make it as animated as possible, because that's all you could hear. I didn't have any of this. It was just my voice. So I had to make it as fun as possible. Hasbro should hire you for the live action. Oh my god, imagine. Yeah, I wonder how that's gonna go. I will say though, okay, so they're not owned by Hasbro anymore, unfortunately. Hasbro sold them. But Boulder Media is another Irish studio. I'm just saying. So yeah, it's funny. G5 movie was made by them. Not many people know this, but so was Pony Life. Pony Life was also Boulder Media. Just, no one really knew Boulder yet, not in the fandom at least. I feel like we only started to know who Boulder was when the movie came out, but they made Pony Life as well. Just realized there's no heat in your room. Oh, I don't know how you're surviving. Oh my gosh. They also made a Littlest Pet Shop show, like not the 2012 one. That was DHX. But the other one, the newest edition, which is called A World of Our Own, which I really like I really like how Littlest Pet Shop A World of Our Own is abbreviated to AWOOO, so just Littlest Pet Shop AWOO. It's perfect. It's perfect, honestly. A World of Our Own is just AWOO. Rainbow Road Trip and a bunch of EQG stuff? Maybe? Yeah? Boulder have also done stuff like Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, and people just do not know that. It's crazy. I like how the lore of Pony Life is that Discord got bored and made his own show. Yeah! Basically. I hope as well that, like, whatever I animate, I can interpret it into my streams. Like, you know, maybe have, like my pony waving at you somewhere. Maybe I can make some cool alerts. Maybe I can do some interactive things. Just make my stream a little bit more different from the rest, you know? I feel like a lot of us, like, you know, we use the same models or whatever, but I really try to make my stream unique and stand out in some sort of way. Like, yeah, we're all pony streamers, but I want to be, like, I want to be different. I want to be special. So, I try to do something. They also might make new comics? Oh, yeah, perhaps. Yeah. Yeah, because I know they're dropping their current publisher. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta stand out in the niche. Yeah, for sure. There used to be not that many of us around, and now there's a lot of us. So you kind of have to do that in this this climate. I feel like I'm just getting back on my feet again as well after. I'm just gonna change this to just chatting because now I'm just chatting, you know? Yeah. I remember a time where there was only like maybe 4 of us or something, like and then there was like maybe 30 and we thought that was a lot, and now there's like loads. Yeah. But yeah, oh goodness. I feel like I'm saying but yeah a lot. That's a sign that I'm tired. That was a good pony game. I'm glad we did that. And I'm glad that, you know, you like listening to my narration. So when I started out this channel, like, yeah, like I said, a lot of it was just whatever I could do with my voice. And yeah, so a lot of my earliest streams were games that had sort of storytelling aspects like that. Oh. Yep, there's the shrimples. So it was things like Night in the Woods and Doki Doki Literature Club. A lot of that was just my voice, and yeah. I was clearly doing something right. Because I'm lucky enough that people stuck around and gave me a chance and saw me become this. Yeah. I really am grateful. It's 5 years feels like a milestone. It is a milestone. So believe me when I say I'm definitely making this Sparkathon special. I can't wait to reveal what those are, all the other things, but not yet, not yet. You're not ready. You guys are not ready for this. You're not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. Just a few more things I have to tie up and all that, but I'm doing what I can to get it all sorted. Who knows what the future has in store for the next 5 years? Oh my goodness, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. No, it's fun. Like, everyone seems to kind of, we all discover each other from each other, and it's nice. Like, I think okay, quite a few of us are Uma fans. We all like Uma Musume here. Maybe not all of you, but quite a few of us. And yeah, it's like something I really like about Uma Musume is, yeah, they're rivals. They're all rivals with each other, but also they're really good friends. And in a way that kind of feels like streaming. Like, we're rivals, but we can also be really good friends. We can also really support each other. I don't really see other streamers as, like, rivals per se. I used to, but I think it was just the crowd I was hanging around at the time just weren't a great influence on me. I kind of just see every streamer as a friend now. Like, we're all just doing our thing, and it's good that we're all, like, we're all there for each other. Wearing shorts in this weather, I would not. Don't know how you're doing that. Oh yeah, my tracker's gonna die. I hope you really like what I've been doing with the like the tweaks that I've done to this model. I'm happy with them. Like, the ears feel more expressive, the wings feel more expressive. I love all of that. I'm so happy with what I've managed to do with this. But yeah, I hope you guys like it too. Okay, it is late and I'm getting silly, so I should ideally stop and just pass it on.
Cheese.
Yeah, some cheese for the road, exactly. This has been good though. This has been really fun. Really glad I got to do a good pony game again. Oh yeah, quick heads up. So, this Saturday, I believe. Yeah, Saturday. I had to remember what date it was. Dates, days, they kind of blur together. Reva's birthday is coming up. So, be sure to check in because I think she has plans to stream that day, or at least the weekend. So yeah. Yeah, and it is Tuesday. So, reminder as well that they're still taking TF is still taking applications up until I think the end of this week. Actually, maybe they're closed now. I'm gonna check that real quick because I can't remember what date it was. But I think it's getting close. Yeah, 25th of November at... No, wait, hold on. I think there's still time because... midnight GMT plus 8. So I live in GMT. It is currently... 20 to 1. So you guys have about 8 hours. 7 hours. Before the applications for Thunderfang Wave 4 close. Anyone who is interested in joining Team Thunderfang. It's funny, I just realized that I'm like naturally puppeting as if you guys can see you can still see me on screen, but no. But anyways, yes, TF Tuesday, so I'm gonna give you over to Paco the Rat, who is playing Blueprints. Very, very good member of TF. So anyways, I will see you the next time, okay? Remember, you should totally join my Discord if you want to get updates from me and stuff, because that's a good way to see what I'm currently up to. If things change, if I decide to do another stream at some point, or if I had to drop out for any reason, Discord's a good place. My socials are a good place too. I've got a Twitter, I've got a Blue Sky, I've got all of those good things. But I really recommend the Discord, okay? Okay, I'm gonna let you go now, okay? Be good, be good, be good to Paco. Have a good night. Thank you so much for joining.